That sounds, man. Probably a lot of grub. Probably got to dance, a little nightclub somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
You got to report back. I like that. Hey, I wonder if that's like a little 3-day jaunt to Mexico.
Yeah.
Or if we're talking about something like down in the Caribbean or St. Barts.
I was just talking to someone else.
You going to get nice?
That's what
Are you going to get nice?
They said the Caribbean. That might be the spot. I've never been there.
How about you, man?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the first of a lot of awards. Congrats on that. Before you go, I've been talking about the Lions, man. I love the Lions. You got to understand, like, I've been alive longer. No, I've done this longer than you've been alive. So I've seen everything in the D. That's a great football town.
Hell yeah.
It's coming together, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming together. I'm talking to guys on the team. What's it like to be in that locker room and be a part of a guy who's going to be a part of the major transformation of that culture and that franchise?
I mean, you can feel it coming together, man. You know, I felt it. You know, we started off 1-6, just horrible, but the bounce back we had and with those guys, I mean, it was everything I would have hoped for. And obviously, we wish we could have snuck into the playoffs at the end, but we didn't. But I mean, we got a lot of momentum going into my year 2 now, so I'm fired up, man. I think we got all the right juices flowing in Detroit right now.
Ian Hutchinson joining us. I talked to Michael Brockers yesterday. Dude, he had something amazing to say about you. He compared you to AD. He compared you to Aaron Donald in the way you prepare and the way you go about your work. I mean, that's an amazing thing for a guy who's been in the league that long to compare you to a guy who was arguably the best to ever do it.
Yeah.
What's your reaction when you hear that?
Yeah, I mean that's our big vet we got in the room, man. And to hear those words from him, it's such an honor. You know, I mean, AD is such an animal, Hall of Famer, and you know, that coming from Brock is awesome. And man, I'm gonna keep doing my thing and keep preparing how I keep preparing. You know, so that's how I roll.
Hey, what about the fact that, like, you're the ultimate Michigan man? You're from the area.
Oh, yeah.
You went to college there. I mean, how much more does it mean to not only be a part of this great transformation, but, dude, you are a Michigan man through and through.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous when you think about it, and I feel like all the stars have fallen into place. Everything is right. Everything's aligned, and, you know, it's just living here, growing up here my whole life. Everything's perfect.
Can I tell you something? One of my favorite guys of the entire week, one of my favorite guys of the entire year, Jamal Williams comes by, right? And so, I mean, you're laughing because you already know.
Oh, yeah. I already know.
Dude, nothing ever lives up to the hype or the expectation. My man sat down here and just smashed it.
Yeah.
Dude, like so much it. And I'm like, am I too old to be a nerd? Can you teach me to be a nerd? What's it like having that dude around?
He makes you want to be a nerd.
Right.
I feel
Thank you. You just said it.
Because he owns what he does so well, and like he's so unapologetic about all of it. You know, he walks around the facility, dude, with his Naruto headbands on and Naruto do-rags, and he like doesn't care, you know, and I love it, dude. I love his energy, and I think he was a big part of what we did this year,
dude,
too.
Energy's so big, man, and I don't mean energy like you got to get up and go. I mean just an energy. There's positive energy, there's negative
aura.
energy.
Yeah.
There's aura, man.
Yeah.
There's an it to him. I said him point blank. I'm like, dude, I have no idea what the hell you just said, but I love it, man. I love it. Like, I don't know what language you're speaking, but I love it. What did you just say?
I know. No,
right?
He's so, even his Sunday Night Football intro a couple
where
weeks
it all
ago.
Started, man.
I had no idea what he said, and he's so funny, man.
That's what I did. I played back the intro.
Yeah.
Like, this is when it all started.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, I love this guy. Listen, dude, congrats. Glad we could get you on. You just helped me close the show, and appreciate you. Congrats on that, and let me know how the cruise goes.
Yeah, I will. Thanks, man.
Great
Thanks
seeing
for
you,
having
man.
me. Yep.
Awesome. Awesome young talent. Great to have it. That's how you do it. For the ones who get it done, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as access to product experts ready to answer your toughest questions. Call or click Grainger.com or stop on by. That's it. That's 4 down, 1 to go. I've got Jim Rome's Big Head Bets. We're going to push that out after this show today. Thank you very much for listening. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. We're out. Is your check engine light on? Do not ignore it. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today and let their professional parts people scan your vehicle for free. They will retrieve the codes, discuss possible solutions, and even help you find a professional technician if necessary. For check engine light diagnosis, repair advice, or the right tools and parts, get everything you need from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you missed the Brian Bailey Show, you missed.
Jeff Palumbo, East Carolina associate head coach, got two of them at home against the Tar Heels, and that's always a big event early in the season.
Yeah, it's always fun. I think the fans enjoy it. It's a fun series and really good, challenging series for everybody involved there right out of the gate, so you kind of figure out where you are.
And then also early in the season, the LeClaire Classic, that's always a big event.
Obviously, you circle that weekend here on the schedule, and it's a really neat deal with the town and getting to honor Coach LeClaire and having his family back and Lynn and everybody. So got some good clubs coming in again, and it's always a fun weekend.
Tune in Mondays at noon for the Brian Bailey Show, powered by Greenville Utilities, right here on Pirate Radio.
Drive right field. Did he get enough? Strawberry in the corner. He looks up. It's gone. 3-run homer for Murphy.
Hey, sports fans, one of the most beloved athletes ever to play for the Atlanta Braves, Dale Murphy, is coming to Greenville on Sunday, April 2nd. Table sponsorship and ticket information to a dinner with Dale Murphy is available now at pr927fm.com. Don't miss your chance to meet a living legend and hear Dale Murphy talk about his career, leadership, resilience, integrity, and more. It's a dinner with Dale Murphy, Sunday, April 2nd. Details available now at pr927fm.com.
Jeff Stein, our special guest from Brown & Wood. Hey, Jeff, electric cars are coming. What's that mean for Brown & Wood customers?
For the customers, like it or not, EV is coming. We've installed 5 electric vehicle chargers here at the dealership. We have the all-new Cadillac Lyriq coming at 1st of 2024, and we've just seen the first reservation for the new Sierra EV.
People are interested in electric vehicles. How can they get up with you?
They can visit us at brownandwood.net or 329 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal: to make sure you leave a happy customer.
I'm gonna play some kickball.
Let's go!
Robbie's Clubhouse invites you to play a little kickball on Saturday, April 29th from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the Sarah Law Softball Fields located on Reedy Branch Road in Winterville. The event is open to everyone of all ages. Come join the fun while helping the special needs community by joining us in some friendly kickball. To sign up, go to eventbrite.com and search Robbie's Clubhouse, and we'll see you on April 29th. North Carolina State Parks is proud to announce that they have partnered with the Hometown Strong program. Our visitor centers are now equipped with public Wi-Fi to help kids with school. Remote learning has become a critical public health measure in maintaining social distance and continuing to educate our young people. Take advantage of Wi-Fi and a hike at Goose Creek State Park or a day trip to the beach and access remote learning at Fort Macon State Park. For more information, visit hometownstrong.nc.gov.
Great. It's 30 degrees in here. This is going to be a cold night.
No one's coming out this late.
I'm on firewood.
Dad! I'll put hot coals in our socks for bedtime.
Mom!
Hi, I'm from Delcor Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Got an email about your heat being out?
That was me. I sent it from my phone.
I think your socks are on fire.
Ah!
Call Delcor today to get a new system installed for less than $100 a month. Offer expires soon. Go to DelcorInc.com. Monthly fee based on new system financing is 9.9% APR for 120 months. Call Delcor for details.
Take your comfort to unprecedented levels during Bostic Sugg Furniture's President's Day Motion event. Need to relax, recline, and unwind? Now at Bostic Sugg, enjoy savings on all our top furniture brands. Plus, for a limited time, when you buy any Motion furniture item, you'll get a second Motion furniture item at 40% off. Rest and relaxation has never been easier. Find yours for less during the President's Day Motion event. On now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
If you missed Pirate Radio Live, you missed.
All right, next sound.
Oh, that's Mr. B. That's Pee Wee Herman.
You are incorrect, sir.
Oh, wow.
You are going to kick yourself as soon as I tell you the answer.
Oh, shoot. Is this? Oh, shoot. Oh, all right. Who is it, Shirley?
It is Eddie Murphy.
It is. Brandon Manning got it. Dang it. I should have got that.
Pirate Radio Live, weekdays from 3 to 6, right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
I just think we were prepared. You know, one thing my trainer, he told me, he said, what did he say? He just told us to be prepared.
All right.
It was in the men's section.
Girl shirt button on the other side.
Yes.
We figured it out.
Wes is wearing a girl's shirt.
It's me, Nancy Garcia.
Go Hornets.
How about those friggin' Pirates?
There's local politics, bud.
You are terrible! And stop playing that song!
Clip. Hey, man, good to see you, brother.
Did not flub at all. Send it in.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios. Welcome in. Thanks for tuning in on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. You can find us on 1250, 930, also online, PR927fm.com. And watch the show and be a part of the show on Facebook Live and YouTube. Make sure you're following us on Facebook for all the latest news and notes going on in the Pirate Nation and beyond. And also subscribe to Pirate Radio TV on YouTube so you can get the latest pre-game interviews with Mike Schwartz. Also coming up soon, all of our ECU baseball interviews, videos. You can watch this show live, the Brian Bailey Show, see it on demand as well. It's all there for you. Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. We've got a fun show on tap for today, just a few days away from Super Bowl 57. We'll talk about that with Kansas City Chiefs fan Brett Kennedy, WCTI 12. We'll also talk some ECU athletics, some local sports with Brett coming up in hour number 2. Also in hour number 2, I really look forward to Thursday shows now because we play Name That Sound. Shirley Rhodes has another game cooked up for us coming up in hour number 2 of today's show. You can play the at-home version, and all of you are much better than Chandler and I. So we'll be playing that coming up in hour number 2 of today's program. Jeff Nadu, Eagles fan. We got fans of both Super Bowl teams on the show today. We'll talk about the Super Bowl from a betting perspective, look at some player props, prop bets, things like that. Also talk college hoops with the big man on campus from Barstool Sports. Also at the third hour, we'll have our ECU practice report brought to you by Flight by Yingling. Pirates basketball back in action this weekend on the road at Tulane. We've got a women's basketball game to talk about from last night in Minges, and this is a Victory Thursday already. Shirley Rhodes, Chandler Honeycutt, Troy D to my left. Hello, Troy.
Hello, Clip. How are you?
I'm great. Do you know what ECU athletics team has already won a game today, Troy?
ECU athletics team.
Name that team.
Would it be, who would have played already? I don't know, so I'm going to guess women's basketball.
Women's basketball was a winner at 6 o'clock on Wednesday. Earlier today, Troy D, the undefeated ECU softball Pirates.
Oh, how about that?
Got off to a 1-0 start.
They beat lacrosse next.
They beat Purdue, which I believe that's beginning or has begun. Purdue Fort Wayne was the team today. One of the coolest mascots in all the land. Purdue, let me make sure I'm getting this right. I believe it is the Mastodons.
Huh.
Really cool nickname. Today, they only got 3 hits against the Pirates. Pirates win at 6-0. They'll take on the Hokies of Virginia Tech.
What is that? What is that?
It's like a
big dog, or?
No, it's like a, I don't know if this is like a prehistoric elephant-looking thing. A mastodon. Let's take a look and see. Troy D. It's one of those looking woolly mammoth type big tusk elephant looking thing.
Extinct.
Yes, they are no longer with us.
Do you want to be something that's extinct?
Pirates are extinct.
I was going to say, I guess you could make a case that although modern day pirates live on in certain parts of the world, but pirates as we know them are extinct.
I think like Toronto Raptors, I think it's a cool mascot.
Yeah.
I
guess
I don't mind an extinct mascot. So Pirates are 1-0. They'll take on Virginia Tech later on today. ECU baseball in action to begin their season coming up next Friday. I'm going to pull a Troy D here. Can you believe it, Troy? Only a week and a day away from baseball?
I really can't. And it's so nice this week. We were joking at lunch today. It's probably going to snow next Friday for the season opener.
Yeah, we got some brutal weekends ahead.
But If it stays like this, I can believe it because it feels like baseball weather, right? Like good baseball weather.
Said that to Chandler earlier today. Had a nice spring feeling today. Felt like I needed to be out of the ballpark.
This is nice. Like this almost felt like an April-like day.
Yeah.
And no, but it's hard to believe 1 week from tomorrow, the season will begin.
That is correct. George Washington rolling into town to take on East Carolina Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right, news going on, Pirate Nation. We had wins to talk about. ECU women last night, softball team earlier today. Beyond that, Troy, Super Bowl weekend. What's your excitement level for a Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Honestly, man, I'm about a 1 or 2.
Wow, okay.
I'm not excited.
Is it?
Just not.
Yeah.
It just doesn't.
Would any other matchup make you more excited? Bears notwithstanding?
Oh, I was going to say the Bears would be.
Any game not involving the Bears? Like if it was the Cowboys, you'd have a rooting interest against, maybe?
You know how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to be negative, but sometimes it's not who you pull for, it's who you pull against.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really care for either one of these teams.
All right.
So I don't have a dog in the fight, as they say, and I don't have real animosity towards either one of these teams either. So it just doesn't, like, I'm going to watch it. It's a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But I'm more interested in the commercials and halftime.
Speaking of which, I think Rihanna's performing. Shirley, can you play some Rihanna? I believe Rihanna playing the halftime show this year.
Love some Oh, yeah.
You like Rihanna?
Oh, yeah. When we're this reminds me of my, last time I was in Vegas. She was huge out there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
She's got a unique voice. It almost sounds like two fat white guys singing.
Yeah, but it's, really, she's very talented, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great beats. Really knows how to carry a note here. And this is why I identify with this song.
Yeah. Beautiful. The voice of an angel.
It's very special. It's just got a good beat.
It's a great tune.
Fall in love in a hopeless place.
Can't wait to hear this one.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. And I figure she's going to do the medley, which is always fun, don't you think?
Oh, just play a bunch of hits.
Yeah.
You don't just play one or two songs.
Right, she'll play like
you gotta do them all.
60 seconds of each song,
Now that you brought that up, we're going to play a game here. Shirley, how many Rihanna songs, I don't even say can Troy name, but can he kind of pick out
I say that Troy can name.
We just gave him one.
I really don't have any faith in him, so that's why I'm going to make this high of a number, 6.
What?
He has to name 6 of them.
Oh, well, he can't. I'm saying, how many do you think he can?
Oh, can?
Yeah.
3.
Chandler, you going 2? All right, you're going 2. Troy, what do you got?
How many am I going to get a chance at?
No, you have to name Rihanna.
Oh, just name the songs.
Yeah, name a song.
Oh, that's going to be hard for me. I can recognize the songs, but I don't know if I can name them.
Yeah,
that's going to be difficult. If you played the song and said, "Is this a Rihanna song?" I can say yes, it is.
Wait, that would have been a fun game.
That would have been. Is it a Rihanna song or not? That's probably the game we should have played.
Of course,
I'm not good on titles.
Umbrella, Ella.
She did a lot of collaborations. So you've got. Go ahead, Clip.
No, you tell me.
No, you just had that look like I interrupted you, so I
No, I was trying to think of other Rihanna songs, and I drew a blank.
Umbrella is one.
Said that one.
Love the Way You Lie. That's the one that she did with Eminem.
Yeah.
Let's see. She did one with Drake. I can see the video. The name is escaping me.
I think kind of like Troy said, you have to hear it tonight. If you heard it, you'd be like, oh, okay, that's a popular song.
Yeah, but I do know a lot of. I've heard a lot of her songs, and they're all good. I think. I like her. I think
Shirley as an SNL fan.
I think it's a great get for the NFL to have her do halftime. I don't think she's controversial. Her songs are popular.
Yeah,
there won't be an incident with her.
I think maybe she'll do Shy Ronnie with Andy Samberg.
Yeah.
Now that
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Now, will she collaborate? Will there be some surprises? Like last year, they brought out 50 Cent. Remember, he was hanging upside down.
Oh yeah, with Snoop and Dre.
Wasn't that? Yeah, that was
Mary J.
Super Bowl, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think
that
so.
was the Super Bowl. Yes.
Yeah, that was. I love that.
I did not. Did you bet on upside down 50 cents going into the game?
No, I did not have that prop bet.
I did not.
You stole my. I was with Glenn yesterday. We were in the office. I said, "Man, I got some great material for the show tomorrow. We're bringing all these. Everybody talks Super Bowl prop bets." I said, "But I got this sheet on Aaron Rodgers prop bets on what drugs he'll do during his retreat." And as I'm saying this, Clip Brock's like, "So I got a prop bet sheet of what drugs will."
Were you about to say I stole your idea?
No, you didn't. Great minds think alike is what I'm saying.
All right, there you go.
You did not steal it.
So you get those weird emails
but
too?
I'm saying because you had it, I'm not going to bring it up on the show today.
Yeah. I do want to.
We didn't collaborate on it. You didn't know I was going to talk about it. But
No.
I thought it was I was like, this is interesting.
What a world where we can bet on those things, right?
I thought the same thing. I'm like, how is this going to pay off? How are you going to be able to prove what he took?
Exactly.
I think it's a sucker's bet. I think they just take your money and say, well, no, that wasn't the case.
Will he do an official drug test coming out of the darkness after 4 days? What a guy.
He may tell you.
Yeah.
He may say, yeah.
Oh, he'll go on Pat McAfee's show and talk about everything he did in that dark room.
Yeah, dude,
It was a new drug.
Closed my eyes and there was a couple drops on my tongue.
I saw a frog and I licked it just to see what would happen.
He's an interesting dude.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
Very interesting.
Think he comes back next year?
He's a cool cat, man.
Oh, we need to play that story. Do you know who Theo Vaughn is? You ever heard that name?
Theo Vaughn.
Yeah. See, I first saw him on a he was on like MTV Road Rules a long time ago.
Okay.
And he's became a comedian. Do you recognize that guy from anywhere?
Vaguely.
Okay.
Vaguely.
He was doing his podcast.
Maybe I've seen like when he had that look. Is
with
that the same guy?
yeah.
Yeah, I do recognize that a little bit.
He was doing his podcast with Dave Portnoy. So you didn't hear this on the show. This is great for Troy D.
Yeah, did not.
All right, here's Theo Vaughn and Dave Portnoy on their podcast.
The Patriots were the most talked about, hated, loved, whatever team for like 2 decades.
Oh, yeah.
And we were just right in the middle of it.
I remember Tony Collins played there, didn't he? Was that Tony Collins?
Yeah, you're going way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, running back.
Yeah, I got to meet him one time. He went to ECU. He was a cool cat, man.
Yeah.
I like Tony Collins, but I think he played in their Super Bowl game.
That would have been 85.
He's a cool cat, man.
He's right. Tony is a cool cat.
man.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
He shouted out ECU.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
very cool.
Now, what we're going to do next when we talk to Tony on Monday is
Play it for him
say,
again.
do you know Theo Vaughn?
Like, who?
Hell no.
My Theo. Who's my Theo?
What the hell is going on around here?
He don't have a clue who that guy is.
I ain't met that man. But Tony leaves a lasting impression.
He does.
Much like Brandon Manning.
Yeah.
Randolph says, good afternoon, Chandler, Clip, and Shirley. Good to see y'all at AJ's last night. I did shake his hand last night. Randolph tuned in.
Shook his hand? Did you want to shake his hand?
Yeah.
I want to shake his hand.
I wanted to, and I accomplished it.
And you did.
Randolph says today is National Pizza Day. I was not aware of that.
I get so tired of these made-up holidays and days. I've chosen to ignore them, Clip.
You're not celebrating National Pizza Day?
No, I'll eat pizza when I feel like it, when I want to, and I'm not going to be told when you have to.
Troy hates when somebody like tells him to do something like wear a white shirt to a game.
Yeah, like you know me. Like I'm a big fan of the blackout until I'm told you have to wear black.
You're just a rebel, man.
I just don't like being told you have to do this or that. And I'm not saying they're telling you have to go, but he's saying, hey, go grab a slice at your favorite pizza joint because it's National Pizza Day.
I can attest to that because I tell Troy to get out of my office all the time and he doesn't listen to me.
No.
So.
Yeah, I just, every day that's something stupid.
Troy's more of a rule giver, not a rule follower.
That is true.
There's some stupid food holiday every day.
Every day.
Yeah. Do you need a donut holiday to go eat donuts? No, you don't.
All right.
Go stuff your face with whatever you want to stuff your face with. We don't need holidays for it.
So now you will definitely not be having a pizza today just because it is National Pizza Day.
Oh, I might, but not because of that. I'm not anti-pizza either. Don't get me wrong. I'm not crazy. But I just don't like being told what holiday it is. Unless it's a legit holiday you can take off.
Chad.
4th of July, legit. Thanksgiving, legit. Christmas, legit. There are certain holidays that are legit. These made-up, fake, Facebook holidays, I'm done with.
I'm going to bring this up once again like I do every year. You're a co-owner of Pirate Radio, creator, proprietor, founder. It's a great word. And you always complain about the Super Bowl the day after should be a holiday, a day off.
I have, yes. Yeah. And I've seen some people are actually trying to make that. They're trying to replace Columbus Day with the Super Bowl holiday.
So here's
here's my question.
Go ahead.
why don't you be a leader rather than a follower and go ahead and enact it, and then maybe other businesses will take your cue. Why don't you give us Monday off?
That's a great point. I think I'll start with myself, Clip, and see how it works out first. I'll beta test it this year by taking the day off from me. And then if it works good, I'll report back to everybody, and we can talk about next year.
You've been doing that every year.
That did not go the way I planned.
Hey, flip the script on you right there. Plot twist, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks for the idea.
No, you got to be here so Cliff Godwin can bust your balls on Monday at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, that's right. We have Cliff on. It's our annual tradition. So, and he's like, usually he's in a pretty good mood on Monday. He gets more ornery as the week goes on.
It's the last time.
Like, it's the last time we get him a joke or smile.
Yeah, before the season starts.
Yeah,
so.
Then for the next 4 months, you won't see him smile again.
No, yeah. He's Cliff Godwin arose from his groundhog shadow and did not smile for 4 months. But yeah,
saw 4 more months of baseball.
Looking forward to talking to him. We'll have the Delcor Players Lounge. That's been awesome so far. Troy did talking to these guys. Fans have really enjoyed getting to know them, and we'll be talking a lot of baseball with those guys throughout the season. Chad says, yeah, no problem with Rihanna. And he recites some lyrics here. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me.
Yep, that's one of her songs.
All right.
Oh, awesome.
Good deal.
A lot of times when you hear songs, you just hear the beat.
I know.
Rhythm, and I never really pay attention to the lyrics.
Yeah.
And like, that's a great song. And then every once in a while, I'll pull up like online the lyrics to read it as it goes on. I'm like, oh, is that what they're saying?
Yeah. What is this song
about? This is a weird song, right?
Yeah.
But I love the beat of the song or the rhythm of it.
Like, for example, Hey Ya is a very catchy song by Outkast, Andre 3000, and it's like it has sad lyrics. Like it's not a happy song, but it sounds happy, so you assume it is. There you go.
Yeah.
Chad, I made this joke as well about Tony Collins and Theo Vaughn. He's going to say, Theo, you talking about Bill Cosby's kid, Theo? Chad said the only Theo he knows is Huxtable. So. Rudy. So we'll see if Tony knows who Theo Vaughn is coming up on Monday. All right.
What's the song you said you like that has sad lyrics? What is it?
Hey Ya.
Oh, I thought you were going to go Hey Yo.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Now that has raunchy lyrics.
I thought that's where you're going.
Straight up raunchy. It's the only part of the song.
Technically, I guess it's Wayo.
It is Wayo.
Yeah. Sometimes I want to go Hey Yo.
I thought it was Hey Yo.
Play it one more time.
I read the lyrics.
Yeah, see? Yeah,
it's clearly Wayo.
It is clearly Wayo, but I think when it's in a club, everyone goes, hey, yo.
And why does he want us to say Wayo? What does that even mean?
I don't know. Wouldn't hey, yo make more sense?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it would. All right.
We should redo this song as our own.
We'll get on that. Let's take a break. We'll come back when we return. More to go. Pirate Radio Live, hour number 1. We'll look at some, see if there's any crazy Super Bowl props out there. For Super Bowl 57. You can hear the game right here on Pirate Radio. Coming up on Sunday, the Andy Reid Bowl, Chiefs versus Eagles.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Hey, just figuring that out.
I forgot it, yeah.
Well, take a break, come back, more to go on PRL on a Thursday. Back with you after this.
Bud Light was proved to be delicious and easy to drink beer, even when little things in life are hard, like when the game is going into overtime, but you have even more time to enjoy it in a fresh Bud Light. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Pick up Bud Light at your local retailer today. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Happy New Year. This is Talbot Green, and I'm excited to announce our new partnership with Integrity Home Mortgage. Integrity Home Mortgage offers a wide variety of programs ranging from conventional, government, and portfolio loans, plus construction and lot loans. Our Integrity Home Mortgage team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir offer over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service.
To get started, call me, Joanne Weir, at 531-1148.
NMLS 28516. Equal housing lender.
Saturday, April 8th, the NC Strutmasters Championship is back. Presented by Leopold and coming back to Farmville. Turkey hunters from all over the country are headed east to put their skills to the test, and the top scoring birds will win big cash prizes up to $30,000. plus live performances by Nate Hosey and the Carolina Treat Band. A weigh-in will be held at R.A. Wood Farms, 39 Vanderford Thomas Road in Farmville, North Carolina. Registration is now open for two-man teams at ncstrutmasters.com. Brought to you by Sam Jones Barbecue, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine, Mossy Oak, Spring Hill Outfitters, Carolina Caliber, Mossberg, Doug Henry of Farmville, and Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Deadline to register is April 3rd, or the first 165 teams. And we'll see you there for the NC Strutmasters Championship.
Hello, Pirate Nation. This is Jamie Cuccinella, inviting you and your family to come by Cuccinella's Pizzeria and Italian Ice. Cuccinella's has been serving our special family recipe New York-style pizza since 1932. We think you'll taste the difference in just one bite. When you come in for a pie, don't forget to try our house-made Italian ice or gelato. We make small batches every day from scratch with all fresh ingredients.
Cuccinella's on Old Tar Road in Winterville and a new location coming soon to Uptown Greenville.
Hey, Pirate Nation. This is Brian Buck with Buck Insurance Agency. This season, when you attend your favorite sporting event, take the game day pledge. If your team is playing, win or lose, support your team to the end of the game. When you leave early, you risk missing your favorite athlete making the play of their career. When our family buys a ticket, we always plan to stay to the very end. Take the game day pledge this season with Buck Insurance Agency. Play to the end, stay to the end.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
Your vehicle is a big part of your life. That's why you should trust the team at Greenville Auto World for all your vehicle needs. Greenville Auto World believes in fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right. Visit greenvilleautoworld.net to see their fully stocked inventory of SUVs, trucks, and cars. Need a lift kit, custom rims, or wheels? Greenville Auto World can upgrade your vehicle today. For sales or service, visit Greenville Auto World on Highway 43 in Greenville.
This is Jacob Jenkins Cowart, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by University PC Care, your local tech support experts for all your personal and business needs. Visit universitypccare.com to learn more today. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's for the best Mexican food and fun in Greenville. Come and enjoy favorites like shrimp tacos, steak and chicken fajitas, burritos, enchiladas, ACP, and more. Follow Chico's on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's for dine-in or to go. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live here on a Thursday. We'll talk some Super Bowl 57 coming up with Chiefs fan from WCTI 12, Brett Kennedy, and Eagles fan, Jeff Nadu, Barstool Sports, later on in today's show. Also, we're going to play Name That Sound coming up in about an hour from now. Shirley Rhodes has another game cooked up for us. Can Chandler finally get a win? I'm 3-0 so far?
Yeah, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say no.
That he will not win today?
Correct.
All right. So I'm still the
I'm
betting
sorry,
favorite.
Chandler. I don't have much faith in you, but hey, surprise me.
Upsets happen every day.
Yes, they do.
We were going to play last week's game for me to see if because I missed it. But unfortunately, the foul got overwritten. That would have been fun.
Well, we were going to do that, but you said at 2:59.
I know.
Hey, Shirley,
whip up some sounds for that first hour.
I'm like, do you know how long it takes for me to get the ones I need?
You got 42 seconds before the show starts.
All right, just make noises, and I'll try and predict what they are.
Moo. All right.
Okay. That's a hippo.
Speaking of animals, Troy.
Yeah.
I am Clippo the hippo.
You remember how that got started?
I do.
We were talking to the player. Yeah, can you remember?
Do you remember?
I do. We were talking to the players, and I said, I forget
what
which
player were we talking to?
Oh, man, I'm going to go.
You don't remember.
I'm going to go Hoove.
You are correct.
We were talking to Hoove, and I said, somehow we were asking a little goofy questions. I jokingly said, what animal would you be if you were an animal?
What animal did he say?
He said, I forgot. I can't remember.
Jaguar.
Jaguar, that's right. And I said, well, Clint, what would you be? And you interestingly said hippo.
Well, before that happened, Lane Hoover said elephant, which I was very offended by.
Right. And then you changed it to hippo, which I thought was kind of cool. Nobody messes with a hippo.
No. They're kind of the boss of the
low, shallow water stuff. Yeah. You may not venture out in the ocean, but no one's going to mess with a hippo in a shallow lake.
No way.
Would you pick a fight with a hippo?
No. Those crocodiles, they steer clear.
And they're cool until you mess with them. It's kind of like the F around and find out.
Exactly. That's a good point.
Don't F around, you won't find out. But if you do, you're going to get eaten.
Yep.
Turns into like an alligator on you.
Basically, just leave me alone, Yeah. Let me do my thing.
Yeah. So I figured you would ask me what animal I'd be.
I'm not really interested. Troy D, though, I do have a question for you. Mm-hmm. If you were an animal, what animal would you be?
What do you think I've already got an answer.
You're going to say something corny like a bald eagle or something.
It's very insulting, Cliff. Although that is very patriotic.
I know.
That's a good answer, actually. But I'm not going to change my answer.
You're like a lion.
Yes, bingo, nailed it. I'd be a lion. You eat, you sleep, you do other things, and you're the top of the food chain. No one messes with a lion either.
Yeah.
They have no natural predators for the most part.
Yeah,
I like a lion.
Who's going to mess with them in any?
Yeah, I love a lion
in any setting.
They're very majestic looking.
They are.
As I said, they get to sleep a lot.
Kind of weird that the male lion has all the hair, right? The females don't.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
What do they? There's a name for that.
For
like their mane or
mane,
something.
yeah,
I think.
Chandler Honeycutt, if you were part of the animal kingdom, what animal?
We have a hippo, a lion, and a.
What would you be?
I would be.
You have baboon-like qualities.
Baboon?
That'd be a good one.
Just throwing out options.
You got Shirley laughing like Brian Bailey in there.
Sometimes I look over and you're just scratching your head with a look on your face.
Yeah.
I'll go baboon.
Yeah.
Give me baboon.
Show me baboon.
Give me baboon.
He's kind of got big cheeks, Yeah.
Give me
I can see that.
Give me baboon.
I can see our graphic department putting photoshopping our faces on these
Glenn's
animals.
working on it right now.
Yeah, I'm on a lion. Chandler will be a baboon. You'll be a hippo. That leaves Shirley.
I would be a honey badger because honey badger don't care.
Yeah, don't care. There you go. With the animal kingdom here on Pirate Radio.
Yeah.
Kenny Curling says only 58 days till the spring game, and we get our first look at Mason Garcia. Kenny already thinking football.
39 days till spring starts.
But okay,
you can't have the spring game without spring.
That's great, but
we're under 40 days, people.
You can just walk outside right now.
I know, I love it.
Yeah.
God, I hope it stays.
Who needs the title?
If we could do away with winter, I'd be totally fine with that.
Now, what do you mean by that?
Like winters will no longer get less than 50 degrees, and most days will be in the 70s.
If the universe decides that
like if that's a byproduct of global warming, count me. I'm all for it.
Is that why you don't recycle? You're trying to expedite?
Hey, there are some positive things to come out of this global warming, and if that means that we don't have cold winters, then I'm okay with that. Did Al Gore just have a heart attack? Maybe so, but that's just the way it is, and I know other people feel the same way I do.
Ed says if he was an animal, he would be a Britney Spears. He loves that reoccurring joke more than anyone. He just loves some Mike Patrick talking about Britney Spears. But hey,
I have an important question. Go ahead. What is Britney doing with her life? Who? Britney. Britney who?
Spears.
Go to hell.
Putting some racy Instagram posts out there occasionally, from what I hear.
Who, Brit?
Yeah.
And according to TMZ, some family and friends are staging an intervention. So
again, Brittany not afraid to get naked on Instagram. Let me just say.
Apparently, they are concerned that she has mentally gone off the rails.
You think?
I mean, yeah.
First of all, has she really gone off the rails, or just stayed off the rails, and they're just trying to do something about it again?
No, I honestly.
Was there ever a point in her life that she was on the rails?
I think she's attention grabbing because she's been out of the spotlight for so long.
Think she's struggling with that?
Also,
I mean,
those child stars always.
They
go crazy.
That's the norm. It's very rare for a child star to not have issues.
I remember watching the Amanda show, like Amanda Bynes, and that she went absolutely nuts.
Well, she had a certifiable mental illness, though.
She went nuts.
And now she's on medication.
All of
She's
them,
doing
man.
much
I think
better.
that much attention at that young of an age in an environment like in that Hollywood environment.
You're always
it's just
around adults that are wanting something from you.
Yeah, it's hard enough to raise kids normally. Like just thinking in a regular household. Imagine how difficult it is like that, where you're not even, their parents aren't even around half the time.
Yeah. It's a recipe to lose your marbles.
Yeah.
And we've seen that too many times. All right. Boy, this show took a turn.
Yeah, it did.
Thank you, Ed, for that, bringing that up. All right. You look at some Super Bowl props.
Yeah.
So.
Let me see if I thought I had some unique ones too. Let me go pull this up.
Apparently, we know we're going to get a couple of different Dodge Ram commercials, because one of the props is what Ram commercial will show first, Ram animal or Rams player. So I guess is there a leak that there are multiple Dodge Ram commercials?
Here's one I used to do with a buddy all the time. I used to like to bet first commercial after kickoff.
Yeah.
Beverage ad or the field. So if it's any type of beverage or the field.
I usually go on our prop sheet beverage. I usually go alcoholic beverage, vehicle or other, or field.
But beverage, it could be Budweiser.
But beverage,
could
in
be
your
Pepsi,
case,
it
could be non-alcoholic.
Could be an energy drink. Although, and they had a good run of beverages, but then I got burned on that one year.
I was going to say, it'd be cool if you actually track that and see what the numbers say.
I won that a lot of times.
Yeah.
But then I think they did have a vehicle come up when, like GM or somebody was first.
Yeah.
Or Chevy or somebody.
So this year, what should I play on my prop sheet, Troy? Should I go beverage?
I feel beverage will be the first one out of the gate.
Okay.
Then I love betting heads and tails because that's one of your best prop bets. You're 50-50. That's probably the best prop bet out there, because your odds rarely get better than can't get much better than 50-50 on a prop bet if you think about it.
What are you betting?
I'm kind of leaning towards heads, but tails they say never fails. So give me heads.
I like your thought process there.
And you talked a little bit about the Aaron Rodgers deal. One of the prop bets you can do, which would pay off, will he leave the 4-day darkness retreat before it's over? Yes or no? That's pretty clean. What did you say there?
No, I'm going to say he sticks it out.
I say too. Yeah, no is a sucker bet. Guaranteed he sticks it out.
What are the odds on that? So no.
No is minus 500, so 1 in 5 versus 3 to 1 odds for yes.
Yikes. So yeah. Let's see. I guess there's a lot of leaks on what the commercials will be.
See, that's too easy to find out if you work for the network.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they take that bet, because that information, that spot list is already out there.
Will all the State Farm commercials feature Patrick Mahomes?
No, not all of them.
Okay, you can get plus money for that.
Yeah,
plus 300.
I think there'll be one that isn't.
All right. How many NFT crypto Web3 commercials will there be? Over under one?
I think the crypto thing blew up in their face last year. I bet you, I'd be shocked if there's any crypto commercials this year. I saw something today that they've pulled all their advertising offline on all the social medias, all these crypto companies.
All right.
I don't know what's going on with that, but I don't know. That failure of FTX has been so enormous. And they had a really cool ad now. I don't know if you remember that ad. Probably one of the coolest ads, and all the celebrities that were in it, including Tom Brady.
I remember one with like Larry David.
Yeah. They were all endorsing this product that ended up potentially being one of the biggest fraud cases in history.
You can go length of Joe Biden's pregame interview over under 4.5 minutes. Come on, man.
Over.
Okay.
Over. He kind of talks slow.
The words take longer to come out.
I think so. He's not going to rush it.
I'm trying to find a national anthem, see what the length is this year. Let's see.
Who was singing the national anthem?
Remember that year?
Do we know that yet?
Our buddy was down in Florida recording it.
Oh, Zach Maskowitz.
And he put it out there.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, for those of you betting a prop bet, the trial went 2 minutes and 51 seconds.
He ruined it. Yeah.
And they went nuts on him.
Yeah.
I think he still has to be like in witness protection because of this.
Yeah, they have a contract out. The mob.
I don't think. I remember you talking. Hey, can we talk? He's like, I can't talk about this.
Yeah,
Hey, don't disclose my location.
Let's see. Now this one you can find out. What will the Chiefs call during the coin toss? You need to just talk to a Kansas City writer or somebody and find out what they've been calling every game. If they mix it up, now you're in trouble. But if they call the same thing every game, you'll know heads or tails. Tails is minus 130, so I guess they call tails more than heads.
So this is a headline from Ad Age I just got in. Clip. Read that headline.
Super Bowl, Web3, how brands are using metaverse NFTs despite lack of crypto ads.
Yeah. So there's been like some pullback on all the crypto ads lately.
Huh.
So that might help you on a prop bet.
Shirley, did we answer your question about who was performing the national anthem?
No, you didn't.
It was it's a country guy, right, Chandler?
Chris Stapleton.
Chris Stapleton. Thank you.
Oh, okay. That guy can sing.
Here's an ad that I'll find interesting. Will Ferrell will be in GM's Netflix-themed Super Bowl ad from this headline I'm reading.
Okay. Yeah, this is strange that all the commercials are kind of leaked, and then it's just questions about the commercials. Like, there's one with Dave Grohl. So I think they put out like a teaser commercial of him getting ready to sing a song, and it says, what song will he be singing in the Crown Royal commercial? Everlong, My Hero, Learn to Fly. It's got all his songs.
Now, remember last year clip we were talking about it. I thought the commercials were probably the worst group of commercials from top to bottom of any Super Bowl last year. I remember just being very disappointed. I don't even remember them. I just remember how bad they were, that we were talking about them.
Yeah.
Speaking of commercials, there is a local tie with one of the
tie. Has that leaked out? I heard about this today.
Tie?
Hi. Tie?
But 252 Buzz.
They're going to be featured on the Super Bowl ad?
No.
Mr. Beast is.
Facebook, well, this is not about Mr. Beast, but an alumnus of Greenville's The Oakwood School can be seen in the commercial for Google's Pixel 7 smartphone that will be shown during Sunday's Super Bowl football broadcast. He's basically going to be the ex-boyfriend of comedian Amy Schumer. He is a class of 2013 from the Oakwood School.
Oh. Is he an actor?
It says that...
What's his name?
His name is Kelby Robertson.
All right, well, I've got an inside source today that told me Mr. Beast will have an ad in the Super Bowl this year. Greenville's own. So take that. There's your scoop right there, Chandler. On your own program, PRL.
You just got scoop.
You don't have to read it from some other place. There's your scoop.
I didn't know I was going to get one up.
Look for Mr. Beast.
All right. Congrats, Troy.
What do you create scoop for this show?
How about I go and get a trophy for you and hand it to you?
You want to be our inside reporter? You don't even know that.
I don't think he wants to be our inside reporter.
I don't. I was just...
Get it together.
Adding to the segment, and I've been duped.
You've been scooped.
Yeah.
You've been duped, scooped, and pooped all in one.
Yeah, we're going to call you Mr. Least.
Shirley, take a break. Chandler's got to regroup.
Sure. I mean, I'm just down now.
You need to talk, get your sources.
Yeah.
You called him a baboon earlier. Now he's getting scooped on his own show.
It's been a rough hour one.
Yeah.
Good news is you can redeem yourself hour two during Name That Sound.
Name That
With
Sound.
a new intro. We do have an intro for Name That Sound.
We finally do.
Yeah, exciting stuff.
I predict he'll lose that.
The game or the intro?
The game. The intro will be great.
Well, you'll be betting with minus money.
That's my prop bet.
Because, I mean, I am 0-3. So
Owen.
I'm Owen. The line on this is I'm probably about plus 350.
Here comes 0-4.
So
I'm not going to say I don't want a bad karma going into the game. I think you're going to put up a good number today, Chandler.
We'll see.
We should start doing our prop bet over under 3.5 points, things like that.
Yeah, and let people bet and post them on social media before the show.
We'll take a break, come back, more to go. Hour one, Pirate Radio Live, back with you after this.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates. The doors open at noon, 7 days a week. And the Buck has live music every night, along with football. Monday is open mic night the first Monday of each month. Tuesday, it's karaoke with DJ Captain Morgan. Wednesday, it's acoustic night. Thursday, it's the dance party with DJ Kid Scene and live music every Friday and Saturday night with the best bands on the East Coast. Follow the Buck on Instagram for information and schedule of events. This season, party like a pirate at the Buck.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about our newest technologies and treatments. Learn more at beautybarmedispa.com. Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates!
If you wake up in the morning with a backache, feeling more tired than you did when you went to bed, you probably need a new mattress. And the best place to get that mattress is Factory Mattress. Hi, I'm Kirk Smith, General Manager. For more than 40 years, Factory Mattress has been Greenville and Wilson's local mattress dealer. We guarantee the lowest price on the area's best selection with over 50 models to choose from. No seconds or overruns. Factory Mattress offers only first quality direct from the manufacturer. Sealy Posturepedic, Beauty Rest, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. The most highly trained sales associates with over 60 years of combined experience. Same as cash financing with zero interest up to 48 months and free local delivery. Face it, to have a good day, you've got to have a good night. So sleep better knowing you saved money at Factory Mattress, locally owned on Greenville Boulevard in Greenville, on Forest Hills Road in Wilson, on the web at factorymattressusa.com, and a proud member of Pirates Supporting Pirates.
For years, Callie Ann Phelps has been singing about Phelps Chevrolet.
Phelps Chevrolet is the one for you. Low, low prices, service too. See the big dealer right away. Carolina's finest, Phelps Chevrolet.
And you'll agree with what Skylar Phelps has to say.
Nobody beats Phelps Chevrolet's prices. Nobody.
The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
It's bow time. There's something special about the first bite of a Bojangles Cajun Filet biscuit. Like an edible alarm clock that slaps you awake with bold Cajun flavor. The moment you sink your teeth into that soft, fluffy, made-from-scratch biscuit, then strike gold with a juicy piece of fried chicken, you'll know. Nothing beats the first bite. Except the second first bite. Get a Cajun Filet biscuit combo today at Bojangles. It's bow time.
Hi, I'm Annalie Newhoff.
And I'm Rob Campbell.
And we are with CopyPro. We have been locally owned and operated here in Eastern North Carolina for almost 50 years. CopyPro is the leader in office technology.
Does your business struggle with keeping printing costs low or producing professional documents? Here at CopyPro, total customer satisfaction is our #1 priority.
We have a variety of solutions to help reduce your printing expenses and make your business more productive. Call us today at 1-800-682-6558 or online at copypro.net.
CopyPro, we are the professional office systems people.
Pirate Radio.
We have a standard for the way you're going to play, and we're going to start making sure that we point out those that are meeting the standard, and everybody else has to rise to that. You have to. There is no choice. You have to rise to the standard, because the standard is what wins.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by University PC Care, your local tech support experts for all your personal and business needs. Visit universitypccare.com to learn more today. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. University PC Care has been Pirate Nation's go-to IT expert since 2006, and they are the local tech support experts for any of your business needs. Let University PC Care take care of it so you can take care of business. Visit universitypccare.com to learn more today. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a beautiful Thursday afternoon.
73 degrees in the greater Greenville area, Clip Rock.
This will be another great day for a Pirate Radio picnic.
Oh, man.
Bring your picnic basket.
It's a good concept.
The only thing, is that me or you?
That's you.
That was you.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
My apologies.
Not only.
My apologies, Mr. Brock.
Was it him? He threw me under the bus while turning his volume down.
I am sorry.
What a maneuver.
It was you.
I respect it. I respect your move.
It was easy to blame and then try and clean up later. Because if I was right, I'd be right.
You took a 50, you had a 50-50 shot.
See, these prop bets don't always work out, Clip. I went heads and it was tails.
It's not you, it's me.
Yeah, it was quick to go. It's you.
Shirley,
it was your computer.
You got that video pulled up?
Yeah, give me just a second here.
So this
my,
there's nothing better than like
nothing better
local buzzer beater sports call from a maybe an announcer just trying to get in the business. Maybe he's an old veteran that just stuck around and only does local calls.
Yeah.
But there was a D3 buzzer beater last night. And
oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't say.
Guy lost his mind. It was Rowan versus New Jersey City. And you had New Jersey City down 4 points with just 5 seconds left. The guy did not do a great job painting the picture of what all happened. But they inbound the ball, hit a three, get a steal, hit another one. But here, do you have that? Here's how it sounded on the local call, the New Jersey City call.
Inbound, swung around, jump shot, it's good! Ryan Savoy cuts it to one.
Stop it right there. Stop right there. So he goes crazy on a three-pointer that cuts the lead to one.
Are you sure it's he?
The person involved goes crazy on a shot that cut it to one with 2 seconds. Now on a normal call, that would be like puts it up. And he got it to go. You're still down by one with 2 seconds.
Correct. You still lose the game.
He made it sound like
the game's over.
Yeah. Instead, they still had to have a miracle after that.
God, maybe he got that excited about.
Maybe he knew it was coming. Wow. I don't know. All right, hit it again from the top, Shirley.
Sorry, I'm having issues with this computer today, so give me 1 second here. I had to kind of. All right, here we go.
Or you could just say it manually.
No. There we go. Got it.
Down 4.
Inbound, swung around, jump shot, it's good!
Okay, that cuts it to 1.
Ryan Savoy cuts it to 1, and NJCU has it! Floater, it's good! It's good! Jason Battle at the buzzer! NJCU wins!
Man, I wondered what Josh Graham's been up to.
Oh.
Stop disrespecting me, bro. Like, don't do that.
Quante Smyer. I don't think we had that up there, Shirley.
He's up in Jersey calling games.
That sounds like it. I thought it was him.
I love a good local guy losing his mind over a buzzer beater. But that was a fun one from New Jersey last night.
How about that?
All right, so that's on your Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. If you didn't see the New Jersey City Rowan score,
the NJC,
there you are. We did have a score last night from Minges Coliseum. Kim McNeil's Pirates picking up another win last night. They are now 16-8 overall, 7-4 in conference play. So having a really good year. They beat Temple last night, 67-52. Back home Sunday, 2:00 against the Shockers.
Got a good ECU basketball prop bet for you.
All right,
I put this one out there for lunch. I was with some guys today.
Okay.
Will ECU basketball finish this year with a better record than last year overall?
I'll have to be reminded. I'll look up what they were last year. Do you remember?
I want to say it was like around 15-15 or 15-14, something like 14 or 15.
All right, last year they were an even
15-15.
15 and 15.
So trusted my gut on that first one. So will they be better than 15-15?
I'm going to say no, because right now they are 12-12. Can they go 3-3 down the stretch?
Right.
See how many games they got? 2, 4. So they have 7 left.
Yeah.
So
if they to be better, they'd have to go for it, right?
Winnable games left. At Cincinnati at home is somewhat winnable. They're going to be underdog. Like Igo said yesterday, they're going to be dogs in every game throughout.
Yeah. So the short answer might be no, I guess.
My answer would be no.
Yeah, this is a prop bet.
From a win-loss standpoint, I don't think they'll have a better record than last year.
Yeah, it's possible, but it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, I mean, you still got at Tulane. You're going to be double-digit dogs in that one. You go on the road at SMU, at Tulsa. Winnable game, sure, but you're on the road. And your home games left, you're also at UCF. Your home games left are against the upper echelon of the league with Cincinnati, Houston, and Tulane.
And we may never see Cincinnati and Houston again.
That's right. Houston won by 38 last night on the Buccaneer Music.
What a way to put them out, though. What are they ranked right now, Houston?
3, I believe.
Boy, what an upset.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, it would be awesome because it's been a while since we've had a court-storming situation.
Brian Bailey, Houston's number 2 right now. Brian Bailey, the only person that stormed the court last time ECU beat Houston.
Yeah, it was more,
because that was during COVID times.
More of a waddle, but yeah.
I'm just moving on from that. I didn't say that. That was all Troy. He can't put that one on me.
No, I mean, you see how he walks sometimes.
Again, that's up to you if you want to keep going. I'm not. I'm out of it. But
Bailey called in on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
He can call in on a Thursday.
A sheep. Now I'm a waddle.
What did you call me?
A sheep. I'm number 1.
Now I'm a penguin.
Go from penguin to sheep.
Speaking of the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by the Buck.
If he is listening, we appreciate it. And tell Bella we said hello.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is having the biggest Super Bowl party of the year this Sunday. Join the fun at the Buck with the biggest 4K screen in Greenville, along with 15 more big screens. The Buck will be having giveaways all day, all night long, with food and the coldest beer in Eastern North Carolina. Get bucked up. Super Bowl partying at the Buccaneer Music Hall this Sunday.
It's a good spot to watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They have a huge screen in there that you can watch.
Huge.
It's huge.
They do. And they have multiple screens, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But the one that they have, like, right there at the dance floor and the stage, it's like a big projector screen. So go check it out.
Yeah. And they got a good sound system, so you'll be able to hear everything good.
What's the best way to experience a Super Bowl? Is it amongst friends at a public establishment? Is it?
I think it's up to the person.
It depends what your
That's why I'm
goal
asking
is.
people.
I think, like, if the Bears were in it, I don't want to be around anybody. Like, I want to watch it. This is like one I don't care about. This would be fun to be around people.
Chandler, you brought up a great point right there. It's up to the person, which is why I'm asking people. And now you give your answer.
I'd rather be in a smaller group.
You're a small group guy. Like baboons like to just kind of be amongst their kind.
Their herd.
Yeah. As a hippo, I like to be
What is a baboon
alone.
group called?
I like to watch alone.
Their flock. You know, what is it?
I know what a gang of hippos are called.
What's
a
that?
group of hippos. It's called a gloat.
Surely that was offensive.
Corey Glore said that one time.
Corey Glore said that because that's
right.
because I almost ran off the road.
He probably said,
It's a gloat.
It's a gloat.
It's a gloat.
Did you know a group of hippos is a gloat? Hello. Talked to Corey yesterday. He's doing good down in NOLA.
Yes, yes.
How about you, Troy D? You gonna be partying at the house?
Yeah, I'm going to keep it a little low-key this year.
What's on the menu?
I haven't decided yet. I'm still, I don't want to overeat. I'm trying to get, with the weather like this, it's making me think of summer
every time.
So I'm trying to shed a few LBs before it's pool season and beach season.
That's great, man.
So I feel like I don't want to go overboard and just be.
Chandler, what's on your menu for the Super Bowl?
God, might be a protein bar.
To be honest with you,
some celery stalks.
I gotta go wings over.
You better call it in.
I know.
Because you can pre-order. Don't wait till Sunday. You're going to be SOL, my friend.
You know what I got the other day that's really good? I threw it in the air fryer, and it was fantastic.
Let's hear it.
Have you guys ever had spanakopita? And do you even know what it is?
Have you talked about this before?
It's possible.
But I don't know what it is.
Do you, Shirley?
Spanakopita?
No, don't look it up, Shirley. But I bet Shirley knows what it is.
Spida bifida?
Trust me.
No? Oh, wow.
I do not know what that is.
Spanakopita. I had it. I made it. And it was delicious.
You made it, huh?
Well,
What
as
is
I
it?
said, I put it in the air fryer. I didn't make it from scratch.
Spanakopita is a Greek savory spinach pie. Does that sound right?
Well, it's triangles with phyllo dough and with spinach on the inside.
It often contains cheese.
Yes, it's very good. It's very crispy, light.
So what are the ingredients?
Well, spinach and cheese are in the inside, and then the dough is like what they call phyllo dough on the house. Very thin, crispy dough around it, and these are in triangles. And I put it, as I said, bake it in the air fryer, and it comes out excellent.
Okay.
But it's a good, like, kind of Super Bowl-ish because they're small. Yeah, they're like appetizers.
Yeah.
And you can make a ton of them and feed a bunch of people, and it's not like a meal, but it's a nice little snack.
I see. Kind of in the form of like a bagel bite, if you will.
Yeah, kind of a triangle.
I love a good bagel bite.
Just something different out there. Just throwing ideas out there for people who want to be a little bit different.
Hey, Troy,
good.
Did Troy bring the spanakopita to the party? What's on the menu?
I've got the chips.
Wings,
I've got the
pizza,
wings. I got the
chips and
pizza.
dip.
I've got the spanakopita. Troy's here. I've got the pizza rolls. I've got the bagel bites. I've got this. I've got the cheeseburgers.
Hey, did anybody prepare spanakopita at this year's party?
Glad you asked. I did. Oh, Troy's here. Sweet.
So
By the way,
I might make some of that.
It sounds elegant.
It's good. It's very good.
A group of baboons is a troop.
A troop.
Oh,
nicely done.
It's a troop. I'll be with my troops.
Support the troop.
He's always with his troops. So, I've been a part of his troop before.
What am I missing?
No, I'm just saying. When you go out, you're with your group.
Oh,
your troops.
I have no idea. I'll probably just be at the house.
Oh.
I'll be with my troop at the house.
All right.
Yeah. Your roommates, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have like certain seats picked? Like this is my favorite.
To make
chair?
it a troop, it has to be at least 5, and there's only like 4 of us. So we're missing.
You're one baboon shy of a troop.
Yeah.
They pick someone up, bud.
Oh, by the way, so is the bidding over to get you at the Super Bowl party? We were auctioning off. Chandler.
I got 2 offers, and that was it.
I thought about putting an offer in, and then I figured, it's just another person I got to make food for, and I only have so much spanakopita to go around. That stuff's expensive, by the way.
Chandler, sorry.
I hate I'm going to miss that on that.
Sorry, I'm not putting an offer in.
Sir, can you spare one triangle? Nope. Sorry, kid.
May I have some more spanakopita, sir, please?
Shirley, take us to break. Take us home. All right, Troy D.
Good seeing you.
Enjoy the weekend.
I'll be back Monday.
Cliff Collin
will join us and the players.
Delcor Players Lounge.
Look forward to it.
Sounds good. We'll take a break, come back. Big hour 2 on tap. We'll talk some Super Bowl and more with Brett Kennedy, WCTI 12. And we're going to play Name That Sound. It's all ahead. Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Back with you on a Thursday after this.
Get up the middle, hit! 1 in, 2 in, Dale Murphy makes it a 7-4 game with a bullet up the middle.
Hey, baseball fans, when's the last time you met a 2-time National League MVP and a 7-time Major League Baseball All-Star? Well, your chance is now, as Pirate Radio is bringing Dale Murphy, legendary Atlanta Brave, to Greenville on Sunday, April 2nd. Table sponsorships and ticket information's online now at pr927fm.com. Don't miss your chance to meet a living legend and hear Dale Murphy talk about his career, leadership, and there'll be a question and answer session. It's Dinner with Dale Murphy, Sunday, April 2nd. Details online now at pr927fm.com.
Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. University Sportswear ENC.com is your one-stop shop for all promotional products for your business. With over 1 million items to shop from, University Sportswear ENC.com offers high-quality products at prices to fit any budget. Visit University Sportswear ENC.com for contact information and to get shopping. University Sportswear ENC.com, the official sportswear provider of Pirate Radio.
Here with Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. Jeff, what can you do for people looking for a new vehicle in 2023?
We can show the people the #1 selling car in the region, the Buick Encore, the Encore GX, the Envision, and the Buick Enclave. We've also got Cadillac dominating the market with the XT4, XT5, and XT6, and we continue to get new GMC Sierra trucks in daily. Please come see us at 329 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Papa John's just flipped pizza night on its head. This is the new crispy Parm pizza, and it puts toasted Parmesan where it's never been before, on the bottom. Introducing the crispy Parm pizza, only from Papa John's.
Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
My whole business just went up in flames, but my agent was there before the fire was out. We started a plan. I've got 25 employees who could be out of a job if we didn't get this place running again. My independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance, they made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. That's incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. This is Jeff Gibson with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Familia on Fire Tower Road in Winterville has a brand new updated menu. Open from 4 to 9 Tuesday through Saturday and 11 to 9 on Sundays. Familia has a variety of pizza combinations and classic Italian dishes that are sure to tackle your taste buds. Enjoy Thirsty Thursdays with $3 drafts with several local brews on tap. And who doesn't love brunch? Familia has Sunday brunch from 11 to 2. Follow Familia on social media for their pizza of the week for just $12. Visit online at familianc.com. Familia, that's Italian for family.
You've had your new computer a few years now, but lately it's been running super slow, acting strange, and you're worried about viruses and losing data.
This is driving me mad!
Let the experts at University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern professionally diagnose your Mac or PC to see what's really going on. They'll determine the root cause and not just symptoms, so you don't waste money fixing the wrong issues. Call 252-558-1280 for in-store or remote service, or make an appointment online at universitypccare.com.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Beauty Bar Metaspa. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Visit beautybarmetaspa.com to set up a free consultation. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. UBE has been an ECU tradition for over 50 years. You can shop online anytime at pirateware.com. UBE has the biggest and best selection of ECU sportswear and accessories for Pirates of all ages. Every day is game day at UBE. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Alrighty, back with you here. Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live here on a Thursday. Patrick Davis says, love Food Radio Live today. We've talked a lot about food here this week on the program. Kenny says chicken wings, pigs in a blanket, buffalo chicken dip, and more are on tap. Oh, more beer on tap for Sunday. I haven't had pigs in a blanket in a while. Need to get on that. Need to add those to the menu. Chad says wings and cheese fries.
The one thing I like to have, but I really don't know, and this might be a tad bit embarrassing because I don't know how to make it, but you used to be able to get them at, like, most of the time at weddings, but those little teeny little hot dogs that are like in barbecue sauce.
Yeah. We have those every Christmas at the parents'
I
house.
love those things, but I don't know how to make them.
Cocktail weenies or whatever.
Yeah, cocktail weenies or whatever. Not the cocktail weenies because those are gross. I'm talking about like actual hot dogs.
Cut up hot dogs.
Okay, because there are two different versions of it, but
and there's some jelly involved. I want to
say.
You know what I'm talking about?
If somebody has got the recipe that they wouldn't mind DMing me on.
Slide into
Twitter.
Shirley's DMs with your best cut up hot dogs in a crock pot.
In a
recipe.
crock pot.
Yeah.
Because I'd love to have that for.
Slide into her DMs with your wiener recipe.
Or if you have a sound that I have not named. I'm just glossing over.
Yep, that's a good move, Shirley. But man, I love Christmas time at my folks' house because they have those in one crock pot, and the crock pot beside it has meatballs. Wait, are the meatballs the ones with the jelly? Either way, I like them both. Mm-hmm. Get a toothpick, go to town.
I usually find them at weddings, but I'm a big fan of them.
Or if slide into Shirley's DMs if you know about a wedding coming up, and maybe you can go to that wedding.
Oh, and you need a DJ? Yeah, okay.
Well, do that, or just
because that's usually why I'm at a wedding. It's because I'm DJing it.
Who ate all the cut up hot dogs?
Or officiating it, because I do that too.
Shirley's over there like twisting like the ones and twos, and she's over there just stuffing her face with it.
Oh, don't kid yourself.
Who ate all the cut-up hot dogs? That would be DJ. Shirley Rhodes.
DJ D.
Look, if I am not working, I come to weddings so I can eat.
What is your DJ name?
I don't have a DJ.
DJ D.
It should be DJ D.
DJ D.
I don't have a DJ name.
DJ DD.
DJ. That's a lot of D's.
DJ DD.
All right, let's talk Super Bowl,
please,
and more
it's gonna
with
be awesome.
Brett Kennedy. The reference WCTI 12 joining us on the Pirate Radio live line ahead of Super Bowl 57, which you can hear right here on Pirate Radio. His Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Brett, how you doing, man?
It's going pretty good, Cliff. Going pretty good. It's a big game week this week, so I'm sure everybody's excited about it, and it's just a different vibe. One of the best times of the year.
And even though one of my team is not involved, I am excited for this Super Bowl. You got the 2 number 1 seeds. You've got the Andy Reid factor. So, I think even non-Chiefs and Eagles fans are pretty fired up about this one. How about from your perspective as a Kansas City Chiefs fan, Brett, how you feeling as we sit here a few days away from kickoff?
You've got the Andy Reid factor, and you've also got the Kelsey Bowl with the Kelsey brothers going back and forth. I feel a little bit better going into this game now. It looks like the Chiefs are going to be more healthy. They're not going to have Mecole Hardman at wide receiver, but it looks like everybody else is going to play. Juju Smith-Schuster is looking to play, as is Kadarius Toney. That's going to help the receiving core. Justin Watson will be back as well. And then on defense, L'Jarius Sneed cleared concussion protocols. So the Kansas City's most veteran corner will play in this game. And then Patrick Mahomes on that ankle with 2 weeks to get better. I mean, he's not going to be 100%, but he's going to be about 75, 80% heading in. So that's as good as Chiefs fans can ask for going into this game. I think Vegas still has the Eagles as the slight favorites, but this should be a very exciting game heading in. I cannot wait. I'm really excited. I don't know if I've told you guys yet, but last week my uncle called me. My uncle lives down in Scottsdale, Arizona, and that's where the Super Bowl is in Glendale this year. And he called me and he said, I'm going to pay for your entire family to fly out here the weekend of the Super Bowl, not to go to the game, but to have a Super Bowl watch party out there. So I'm really excited for that.
Nice.
I'm getting a free flight out there, and I fly out to Arizona tomorrow morning.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Brett Kennedy, I was going to ask if North had you working this weekend or if you were going to be able to enjoy your Chiefs, but that answers that question. So, that's pretty cool. I haven't read too much into it, but I feel like Patrick Mahomes' ankle has not been as big a conversation leading up to the Super Bowl as it was going in to the AFC Championship, and part of that is we've seen him play since the injury, the 2 weeks that you mentioned. But, he was kind of limping around second half there against the Bengals, and, the Eagles can get to the quarterback, so it could be a factor. But at least going into the game, you feel pretty good about where Mahomes is, it sounds like.
Yeah, no doubt. You're going to have to protect him because Philadelphia's got some big boys up front, including former ECU big man Linval Joseph, finally getting back to the Super Bowl for the first time in a couple years. They've got some good guys up front. Brandon Graham's a beast. Former Carolina Panther Hassan Reddick rushing off the edge. You've got just some big boys in the middle there. Javon Hargrave, and they've got some dogs up there up the middle. So you've got to protect Mahomes and that bum ankle, because if he gets rolled up on bad, he's going to re-aggravate it, which he kind of did in the Bengals Super Bowl, or the Bengals AFC Championship this past week or 2 weeks ago. So you just got to protect Mahomes, and that's going to be the biggest challenge. How can the offensive line respond to that defensive front and try to keep Mahomes in a clean pocket? So that's going to be one of the big factors heading into this game. But I'm excited, man. This is going to be fun to see. There's more pressure on Kansas City going into this game, because if you go out of this game finishing 1-3 now with this group with Andy Reid and all, and you you don't want to be 1-3. You're trying to. I mean, people are talking of a potential dynasty possibly. So you don't want to go out of here with a 1-3 record in the Super Bowl with this group. So we'll have to see. We will have to see what happens.
I had the Chiefs in Super Bowl 55 against the Buccaneers, and I just ignored all the offensive line talk going into that game, Brett, and said, all right, whatever. The Chiefs, too many weapons. They're going to put up points. They're going to win this game. The O-line was a huge factor in that game, and you just talked about the defensive front you're facing against Philadelphia. They get after the quarterback. Do you feel better about the offensive line a couple years later going into this game than you did that one against Tampa?
Oh, my gosh, much better. Because, going into that Tampa game, both Eric Fisher and Mitchell Schwartz, our two tackles, were banged up heading into that game. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I think they both played, but if I remember correctly, but they both weren't at 100%, and they probably shouldn't have played. Our offensive line right now, knock on wood, is pretty healthy, and we've got all of our starters in there that started week 1. So I feel a lot better about our offensive line, especially after that Super Bowl loss. We went out, and that's why we went out and went crazy in the offseason to go get a guy like Orlando Brown from the Ravens, to get a guy like Joe Thuney from the Patriots, to bring those guys in, to draft a guy like Creed Humphrey and put him at center, one of the best centers in the league now, to draft a guy like Trey Smith in the 5th round out of Tennessee, a steal. That dude's a monster. So, yeah, Kansas City's offensive line now is way more beefed up than they have been in years past. I feel a lot better going into this Super Bowl than I did a couple years ago against Tom Brady in Tampa.
Talking to Chiefs fan Brett Kennedy, WCTI 12, joining us. Brett, as far as player props go, if you're picking a Chief outside of Travis Kelce to have a big game on Sunday, who is it? And that is a very difficult question because Patrick Mahomes spreads it around so much. But is it, Juju, MVS, Pacheco? Who has the big game, in your opinion, outside of the Mahomes to Kelce connection?
You named some big names there. I mean, MVS coming off one of his best games of his career this past game against Cincinnati. He had to. Everybody else was injured. Former NC State wide receiver. But Pacheco has potential. I'm going to say Jerick McKinnon. Jerick McKinnon. Jerick McKinnon really didn't play well in Cincinnati. They didn't use him a lot. I think he's going to be used a lot more in this Super Bowl. He revitalized his career this last season for the Chiefs. He's torn his ACL multiple times in years past. He was finally fully healthy this year, and he played really well in the passing game and in the running game. So I'm going to pick Jerick McKinnon, at least on the offensive side of the ball, to really have a good game. And again, on the defensive side, you look at the corner. Jalen Watson's been picked out a lot, a 7th-round pick at cornerback. I expect him to get a lot of action and to see a lot of deflected balls his way and maybe an interception. But keep an eye on Jalen Watson, too, on defense. But if I had to pick on offense, I'm going to go with Jerick McKinnon.
All right, Brett Kennedy with his pick to click for Super Bowl 57. If you're out and about, you can hear the game right here on Pirate Radio Live. Westwood One play-by-play coverage coming up on Sunday. Brett, looking at some local sports, got ECU hoops off midweek and then on the road this weekend. They'll be back home against Cincinnati coming up next Wednesday, coming off their best performance at home in conference play with a win over SMU last Saturday. And Kim McNeil's team keeps winning. They win last night in Minges Coliseum, Brett. So good to see Kim McNeil's Pirates get a win. They are, I think, right now 4th in the American and, still kind of hovering around potentially being 2nd in the AAC heading into the conference tournament behind USF. So Kim McNeil's team playing well, and the men coming off a win. Kind of a rare good time for ECU basketball, at least during this conversation we're having.
Yeah, enjoy it. It's pretty cool to see, especially with the women. It's been a couple years since they've been good, or at least like suitably good, at which they have been right now. They've had a lot of hype this year, and rightfully so. I mean, props to superstar freshman Amaya Joyner from Farmville Central. I saw her. I went to Farmville Central's game against Green Central 2 nights ago, and she was there in the stands and dancing and having a good time. And she's had an incredible season. 5 Freshman of the Year or Freshman of the Week honors, which is pretty crazy. They've really built around her and let her do her strengths and everything. And they've just they've been balling out. They've got some really good starters. Danae McNeil has really shown her talent this year. Senior playing her best basketball, and then for the men, it was good to see them finally get that much needed win at home against SMU. That's something that they really needed to get going on, because just they were struggling for so much this year, just trying to get a win. And I know they're 12-12, but I mean through this year, I think they only have 2 wins. So you got to build off of that going forward. You got a Tulane team that is tough, a tougher Tulane team this year. Tough road task this Saturday, but you got to find ways to get around that. I mean, props to ECU. They saw a couple firsts last game. They got Ezra Osar had his first career double-double. And Brandon Johnson had a career high in points scored. I think he had 27 or 29, if I'm not mistaken. So they need those guys to keep it going and to keep trudging forward in this stretch.
Brett Kennedy joining us. Looking forward to ECU at Tulane this weekend. Pirates back home coming up. Cincinnati will be in Minges next Wednesday night. Brett, kind of an ugly scene here in high school basketball. A couple of days ago, as Washington County Riverside Martin, that game ended prematurely due to an absolute brawl on the court. There's video of it, but we'll talk about some good with the high school, but man, some ugly scene there from the basketball game.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but like this is becoming the norm almost, at least around here. It's just, I've seen it more and more. I saw a pretty big brawl last season when Farmville Central was taking on Kinston, and I was out in the hallway doing a live shot, and the fans spilled out into the hallway, started fighting.
Yeah.
I almost had my camera rammed into because people were brawling. And it's just a shame that these games are great matchups. There's a lot on the line. These kids are excited. And then it's a shame that these games are ruined by fans that don't know how to act like adults and behave like adults. And I know half the time it's students, but it's like, if you want to fight somebody, do it somewhere else. Don't do it here in this sanctioned event when you've got parents here trying to watch their kids and everything. That's just so unprofessional. And but it's a shame because this is happening more and more. And I was at a game earlier in the year where earlier this season actually, Farmville Central, Green Central at Green Central. There was a lot of people packed in the gym, and there was a fight that broke out almost. And they got it settled right before the game even started. But yeah, we need to figure out a way to try to stop this because it's getting out of control.
Yeah, and you hate to see it. And like you said, the kids on the court want to play basketball, have good competitive games. We got some great teams, great players around here, Brett, but kind of gets ruined by the fans at times. We'll wrap it up on some positive talk, Brett. Who are some of the best teams, best players you've seen here lately in the high school ranks?
Oh, man. Well, I mean, again, this is another year for Farmville. Farmville Central is 21-1. They just won their conference. They are streaking ahead to another state championship appearance, it looks like. Josh Short, that guy is amazing. He's probably the best basketball player in our area. That dude can do it all. He is playing some really, really good basketball right now. Green Central, they've had a great year, too. KJ Parker, Kendrick Parker has played really well in that lineup for the Rams. And then for the girls side of things, I'm going to go to 2A North Pitt. North Pitt is having a heck of a season with Zamaria Jones. She can ball. She's probably the best basketball player female-wise in our area. She can do it all. And then I've seen a lot of East Carteret this year. East Carteret's got a star. Her name's Tanzania Locklear. I think she's junior or senior. I can't remember which. I think she's a junior. She reached 1,000 points earlier this season. She can really play. East Carteret's got a good team this year. And then you've got your Jacksonville for boys and New Bern for boys, William Brimmer, and then D.H. Conley for boys. Those are solid teams. And then I'm trying to think for South Central has another good girls team, as does D.H. Conley. D.H. Conley's got twins, the Kyla Silver and Brittany Silver. Those two are fun to watch. They are really, really fun to watch this year. So, yeah, a lot of talent around the area this season.
Brett Kennedy joining us. You can see him on WCTI 12 Sports, but not this weekend. He's off to go root for his Kansas City Chiefs. And good luck, Brett. As a Washington fan, I'm certainly rooting for whoever is playing the Eagles. And this Sunday, that means I'll be a Chiefs fan. So go Chiefs, and good luck to you, man.
Thanks, Clip. You will see me working on Sunday. I was going to tell you about that. Brian wasn't able to cover my shift. So I am sending back videos from my watch party that day.
Awesome.
I am getting paid for that day. So, but no, I will be able to send back some videos that will make the news. So that'll be kind of cool.
Yeah, check that out coming up on Sunday. Brett, thanks for joining us, man.
Yep, always a pleasure, Clip. Take it easy.
Brett Kennedy, WCTI 12, joining us, rooting on his Chiefs this Sunday in Super Bowl 57. We will take a break, come back. When we return, it's Thursday. It's the second hour of Pirate Radio Live. That means it's time for Name That Sound. You can play the at-home version. We'll see if Chandler can win for the first time ever, or will my reign of terror continue? Name That Sound, hosted by Shirley Rhodes, coming up next on Pirate Radio Live. Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's Hot Dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for only $6.25 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville, across from Ron Ayers, or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, Lindsay Gray here with Carolina Caliber. In 1960, my granddaddy started his firearm business right here in Eastern NC. Still family owned and operated, we have the area's largest selection for outdoor shooting sports and accessories and are one of the nation's top firearm dealers. At Carolina Caliber, we have everything you need from hunting, home defense, and personal protection, including a wide variety for ladies and youth. We buy, sell, and trade. It's a time-honored tradition. Visit us at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville.
Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. Proud to be voted the Remodeler of the Year by the Home Builders Association of Raleigh-Wake County in 2018 and Best Business Commercial Remodel Project winner for 2020. David Price Construction, the proud ECU Home Services partner.
Are you one of the estimated 17 million people in the U.S. suffering from dry eye disorders that are not resolved using over-the-counter or prescription eye drops? Ask ArcPoint Labs about Serum Tears, a natural dry eye solution. At ArcPoint Labs, Serum Tears are tailor-made for you, from a quick blood draw, providing a sterile and natural option to help those with dry eye conditions. Contact your ophthalmologist or optometrist for a prescription, or contact ArcPoint Labs to help you find one. Visit ArcPoint Labs' new location on Dixon Avenue near the intersection of Arlington Boulevard, or schedule online at arcpointlabs.com.
With over 30 locations across North Carolina and southeastern Virginia, Quality Equipment is your local John Deere dealer, where you'll find everything you need for your next project. Our complete lineup of John Deere lawn and garden, agricultural, and commercial worksite equipment comes with years of experience, expertise, and dedication. We know what it takes to get it done right. Stop by today or visit us online at qualityequip.com.
The winter sale is in full swing at Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington. All sale merchandise has been reduced to 1/2 price, just in time for Valentine's Day. There's no better way to say I love you than with a beautiful gift from Russell's. The selection is good and the prices are great. Or perhaps you'd rather select from our new spring arrivals. That includes beautiful jewelry from Julie Voss, E. Newton, and Brackish. Valentine's Day, Russell's Clothing and the Pirate Nation, a winning combination for creating smiles.
Go Pirates!
Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where the fiesta never ends. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Wednesday for shrimp tacos for $11.99. Plus Wednesdays means all Mexican imports for just $2.99. Thursdays, enjoy your favorite beef, chicken, or vegetable fajitas for only $11.99. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
Are you looking for a home loan? Look no further than Amy Goss at Guild Mortgage. Since 1960, Guild Mortgage has partnered with industry professionals to close loans on time and help millions of Americans realize their dreams. Call Amy Goss at Guild Mortgage in Jacksonville, 910-389-4602. Amy Goss is licensed in Florida, Georgia, Maine, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Guild Mortgage Company, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS 3274. NMLSconsumeraccess.org/. For licensing information, please visit guildmortgage.com/licensing. Guild Mortgage is not affiliated with Pirate Radio.
Hi, this is Brian Meador from East Carolina Athletics. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Beauty Bar Metaspa. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Visit beautybarmetaspa.com to set up a free consultation. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Hey, Pirate Nation, Integrity Home Mortgage is here. If you're looking to purchase a home, contact Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir today. The Integrity Home Mortgage team offers over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with the superior customer service you deserve before, during, and after your real estate transaction. To get started, contact Talbot Green, Braxton Green, or Joanne Weir. Integrity Home Mortgage, Pirates supporting Pirates. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Flip.
Welcome back into Pirate Radio Live here on a Thursday. Big man on campus, Jeff Nadu, going to join us coming up about 30 minutes or so to talk Super Bowl 57, some prop bets, some player props, the game itself, the total. We'll look at college hoops as well. That on the way. Talk a little NBA too. I'm just not into the NBA this year because the Hornets are the worst team in the NBA. There was a massive trade deadline today with the big one coming overnight last night, Kevin Durant to the Suns. So I am going to jump on the Suns bandwagon for the remainder of the year, and I'm going to become a Kevin Durant stan. Best player in the game, maybe best player, most unique player of all time, Kevin Durant. Debate me on that.
No, because I want to name that sound.
Oh, okay. It's time for Name That Sound. So Chandler and I, namely Chandler, has been singing a little tune.
A little ditty, if you will.
We had an idea on a theme, and Chandler would go like, come on in, sit right down. Baby, can you name that sound? You know, that's the one you've been doing, right? For the most part. The problem is, like, and there's an easy solution to this. Pirate Radio needs a house band. Like, well,
of course.
During the day, they're whatever. They're sitting in the back office or doing whatever, but we're like, hey, we got a new idea. Yeah.
Like the Roots for Jimmy Fallon.
Can you come in and lay this down for us? And we kind of give them the idea, and then they play it. Because it's impossible to, like, find a song to the tune that we, you know, an original song. We don't have the instruments. We don't have the horn section, the drums.
And there's so much music out there that trying to find something would be difficult.
So, you know, we had to kind of change the rhythm, the beat a little bit, but still kind of found something we liked. And we put some words to an instrumental we found online and made a new theme.
Mm-hmm. Shall I play it now?
Yeah, go ahead. It's time for Name That Sound. Let's go.
Come on in. Sit right down. Take a guess. And name that sound. Turn that frown upside down. Because it's time for Name That Sound. Now, here's the host of Name That Sound, Miss Shirley Rose.
Thank you. First of all, thank you to the gentleman to my right and through the glass for creating said intro. I like it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's
a little groovy, a little jazzy, a little
Oh, don't get me
loungish.
wrong. I like it. And it came from an idea. It's not exactly what we wanted, but it's
pretty close.
It's pretty close to what we wanted. Good job on that, Chandler.
Thank you.
All right, so welcome into the show. And the rules are easy. I play a sound. You try to figure out what it is. So,
just for a little history,
yes.
This is week 4, fourth edition of the game. I am 3-0.
I am 0-3.
That's Owen over there. And these sounds are non-repeatable, meaning that this is a sound I have not played before in previous editions of the show. Now, you are welcome to play at home. Clip, please don't look at your YouTube feed because sometimes you spoil it for yourself.
If I spoil it for myself, it's on purpose because I have tabbed out.
Okay.
I will never see an answer and use it as my own. I play with integrity.
Okay, that's fair.
And I
All
respect
right.
that.
Okay.
I respect you. Can we do a pregame handshake? I want to shake his hand.
Absolutely. Go right ahead.
Yeah. Are you?
I gotta do something anyway, so
All right.
that actually buys me some time.
Chandler, are you coming in?
Yes. No. We'll meet in the middle.
All right.
Oh, meeting in the middle. Okay.
Good luck.
We'll meet in the middle where people can see us.
Okay, meeting in the middle so they can see you. Hey. All righty. That was one thing I had to get into my repertoire here. All right, so we're all set.
I want to win, but again, there is something to say about sportsmanship, especially in today's times.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. All right, here we go. Here's the first sound for round 1.
I'm going to kick his ass. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Before I even had a chance.
I actually didn't have my headphones on, but I still didn't know.
Lil Mac.
Gotta love it. All right. Some of them are a little easier than others, obviously.
All right.
Second one.
Urkel.
Jesus.
Please call me Clip.
You're killing me, Chandler. Come on, bud. I need you to make it competitive like you did last week now.
Did I answer that?
Did I do that?
American Gladiators.
Incorrect.
I know this.
Shall I play it again?
Chandler, how many times have you answered American Gladiators?
It's my go-to.
It's your go-to, yeah.
Shall I play it again?
Sure.
Yeah.
Is it a superhero movie or something? Or
Negative.
G.I. Joe. Jag.
No.
Dang.
It is-
Dun, dun, dun.
West Wing.
No.
It's not coming to me.
Magnum P.I.
Oh, not even close.
Nah.
And how would you say Magnum P.I.? You've heard my phone ring all the time, and that's one of my nephew's ringtones.
Don't.
I'll play it for you one more time.
ABC Nightly News.
You are correct, sir.
Yeah! Yeah, baby! Boom! That feels good. Because I marinated on it. Man, that's
Hot
big
out the
time.
gates. Clip is it. He's on the run now.
How many times have I watched ABC Nightly News? 0. but I know that.
But with Peter Jennings.
Let's take a break right quick, and let's look at the comments and see how people are doing at home. Chad Moore had Urkel. Craig had Nightly News with a question mark. Chad Moore, you were not correct with Dateline. But, yeah, off to a great start I am. So,
All right.
I want to take a time out there to read comments and also get my brain.
All right, you're taking the time out.
Right,
you still have
That's fair.
two remaining.
All right, ready for the next sound?
All right, here we go.
Oh, piggy, piggy! Yee-haw! Yeah, yeah!
Minions.
Yeah!
He's correct.
Is that what the movie's called?
Minions.
I thought that had a
That
different
is
name.
no. You're thinking of Despicable Me,
Yeah.
but this is not from Despicable Me. This was actually from the Minions
Minions
movie.
had their own movie.
They had their own movie.
Called The Minions?
Yes.
But the people... Wait. Say it. But that's the Minions speaking. Sure. Noise.
Sure.
He identified the
Can
Minions.
you give me a point? Are you really trying to argue and you're up 3-0?
I didn't say I did.
I mean, you're really
3-1
is
is your score. And Minions
I mean-
was the answer I was looking for.
Give me a break.
I'm not saying anything.
All right, next time.
Last sound for this round.
Have mercy.
Oh, this is Jesse, Uncle Jesse.
Damn.
He got it. He
Yeah.
got it.
Good. Hey, nice rally. You see what happens on a timeout? It's just like sports. You got to stop that momentum.
All right, here we go. Let's move on to the
Have
next round.
mercy. Shout out Aunt Becky.
Yeah.
Hope you're out of jail.
Yep. Here we go. Next round.
Oh, I know it. That is
Guiding Light.
Incorrect.
That all right is Saving Roger Rabbit. It is the hot chick in the cartoon.
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit, you are also incorrect.
Oh.
It is not a movie, I can tell you that.
Oh, man, I got nervous there for a second. I thought Chandler was on fire.
Shall I play it again?
Yeah. That is a Viagra commercial.
Incorrect. Chandler?
Whitney, give me Whitney.
Yeah, I got nothing.
All right. We got our first wrong answer of the day. That would be the saxophone intro to Roseanne.
Oh, wow.
Oh, play it again.
How's the rest of it go? You have the rest?
And it ends with her. It ends with her laugh.
Yeah, with her laughing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
That's a good one. I hadn't heard that one in a while.
That was a good one.
All right. 3-2 is your score. Clip in the lead. Next sound.
I know Taekwondo. And I know whoop your ass.
Oh, that's Medea. You knew it. You knew I was going to get that one because we talk about Medea a lot.
I wish to be Medea when I grow up. Ladies and
Finally.
gentlemen, we have a tie game right now.
I know. Whoop your
Tie?
ass.
Tie?
Ty?
Tie?
Finally,
Tie? Hi? Tie?
Chandler gets credit for exclusively watching awful dumbass movies.
Medea is a classic one. That specific one is from Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
I know Taekwondo. And I know whoop your ass.
That's my
And I know
favorite line.
whoop your ass.
Do you know this is Vera Wang? Who she is? I need to get my nails done.
Despicable. I apologize, people. This is not me. That's Studio B.
You know you like it. Anyway, all right, next sound.
Wake up in the morning.
Morning feeling. Kesha.
Pizza.
Nah, he got it. Why did I sing the song instead of answering?
Speaking of knowing awful things, I knew Kesha immediately.
Wake up
That
in the
was
morning feeling like P. Diddy.
I actually said that. We have a commercial that says, "Do you ever wake up?" And remember the other day, Chandler, and I said, "Feeling like P. Diddy."
Yeah.
Wow.
That was TikTok by
Tick-tock on the
Mac-
clock. On the
Cat dollar sign.
Gun Ha
Ha.
or Kesha. All right, next one.
What's Kesha doing these days?
All right, next round or next sound, excuse me.
Mike, what is your deal, man?
Come on, man. You've been riding me all day.
Mike,
Oh, that's Betty White.
Yep, that is correct. What product is being promoted there?
Mike, what's your deal, man? Come on, man. You've been riding me all day.
You are correct, sir.
Good work, Chandler. That's high quality work right there.
Here, have a Snickers.
What a game.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 4-all.
Tie?
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 All right, let's play this last sound, and then we'll take a break and come back and finish the last round.
Hold on.
And there is a bonus sound.
I need a timeout.
Okay, timeout.
Can you play the basketball band music?
Or boom, boom, boom.
The basketball. Oh, I can do that now.
I need it to regroup. Chandler, man. Very good. This is good. This is a good game. I'm nervous now.
All right, let's play this last sound for round 2, and then we'll take a quick break, and we'll come back and finish it out. All right, here we go.
But I caught you at the counter.
Wasn't me.
I mean, Shaggy.
Snacking on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
It's a spoof.
It's a spoof, but name the product.
Okay.
And I will tell you.
Head and Shoulders.
Hold on. Here's a hint. This was a Super Bowl commercial.
Okay.
But I caught you at the counter.
Wasn't me.
Doritos.
Incorrect.
Saw you snacking on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
Potato chips.
It's along that same vein. You're in the right ballpark.
Scoops.
But I caught you at the counter.
Wasn't me.
Tostitos, Scoops.
Saw you snacking on
Incorrect.
the sofa.
Wasn't me.
They like to do like peanuts or like almonds or something.
No. That is also incorrect.
Cheez-Its.
Oh, no.
No, was not Cheez-Its.
But I caught you at the counter.
Wasn't me.
Pretzels.
No.
Saw you snacking on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
God, it wasn't me.
I'm so sick of hearing that.
It wasn't me.
Okay, all right.
I mean, y'all are dancing all around it.
Pringles, Ruffles,
Lay's. Lay's.
Cheetos.
You got it.
Cheetos?
Cheetos.
Boom! Boom! So lesson in don't give up. You might not be able to accomplish something, but keep trying, folks. You're eventually going to get it.
Inspiration.
All right, so your score is 5-4. Clip holding a very narrow margin here. So let's take a break.
Chad Moore had it. He said Cheetos.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the last round and your bonus sound worth 7 million points. We'll be back after this.
U.S. Cellular has always believed that connection is the greatest gift of all. That's why we're giving everyone one line for $29.99 a month with unlimited data this holiday season. That's right, one line, unlimited data for just $29.99 a month. That's more than a great deal. That's locally grown connection from U.S. Cellular. Limited time offer, terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
This is Holt Nailers. I've been eating at Parker's Barbecue since I was a kid. Now, all these years later, I still love to eat at Parker's. In fact, I love it so much, I bring my entire offensive line with me. They protect me, and I look out for them with great food from Parker's Barbecue. So whether you bring the team like me or just your friends and family, the awesome barbecue, chicken, and seafood at Parker's is a win every time. Parker's Barbecue, where they always treat you like family.
Love is in the air at your CBD store. Enjoy in-store Valentine's bundles to mix and match the perfect pair for body and mind. Our CBD is award-winning, third-party tested, and only available at your CBD store, Greenville. Make your CBD store your go-to spot for natural sleep, recovery, and overall wellness. Your CBD store, 420 East Arlington Boulevard, and call ahead for pickup at 999-5127.
Must be 18 years of age. This statement has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Saturday, April 8th, the NC Strutmasters Championship is back, presented by Leopold and coming back to Farmville. Turkey hunters from all over the country are headed east to put their skills to the test, and the top scoring birds will win big cash prizes up to $30,000. plus live performances by Nate Hosey and the Carolina Treat Band. A weigh-in will be held at R.A. Wood Farms, 39 Vanderford Thomas Road in Farmville, North Carolina. Registration is now open for two-man teams at ncstrutmasters.com. Brought to you by Sam Jones Barbecue, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine, Mossy Oak, Spring Hill Outfitters, Carolina Caliber, Mossberg, Doug Henry of Farmville, and Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Deadline to register is April 3rd, or the first 165 teams. And we'll see you there for the NC Strutmasters Championship.
North Carolina State Parks is proud to announce that they have partnered with the Hometown Strong program. Our visitor centers are now equipped with public Wi-Fi to help kids with school. Remote learning has become a critical public health measure in maintaining social distance and continuing to educate our young people. Take advantage of Wi-Fi and a hike at Goose Creek State Park or a day trip to the beach and access remote learning at Fort Megan State Park. For more information, visit hometownstrong.nc.gov.
I'm Donald Stocks, owner of PIP Marketing Signs Print. We are your one-stop shop for just about anything printed. If we're not your go-to printer, please give us a call at 355-1636. We have over 80 five-star Google reviews and want you to be our next more than satisfied and well-pleased customer. Check us out at growatpip.com or stop in to see us at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville. PIP, where business goes to grow.
Familia on Fire Tower Road in Winterville has a brand new updated menu. Open from 4 to 9 Tuesday through Saturday and 11 to 9 on Sundays, Familia has a variety of pizza combinations and classic Italian dishes that are sure to tackle your taste buds. Enjoy Thirsty Thursdays with $3 drafts with several local brews on tap. And who doesn't love brunch? Familia has Sunday brunch from 11 to 2. Follow Familia on social media for their pizza of the week for just $12. Visit online at familianc.com. Familia, that's Italian for family.
This is Brian Bailey, host of The Brian Bailey Show, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Beauty Bar Metaspa. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Visit beautybarmetaspa.com to set up a free consultation. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Fifth Street Hardware and Restaurant and is having... Where's my sheet? Do you remember what I did with my sheet?
Baby, can you find my sheet?
There we go. Let Fifth Street Hardware and Taproom make your Valentine's night easy and memorable with that special someone. Fifth Street Hardware and Cupid have you covered with a Valentine's Day 4-course dinner. Sittings on Valentine's Day night will be at 6 o'clock and at 7:30 only. Make your reservations today by calling or stopping by Fifth Street Hardware on Fifth Street right beside the State Theater. Now let's return to the show. Here's Clip.
Boy, is there anything creepier than Cupid? When you really think about it.
When it comes to...
It's like a little baby.
Iconic... I guess representations of a certain holiday.
Yeah, and shooting arrows.
And I tell you,
arrows of love.
All right, a Cupid that's very scary is the one in the Santa Claus series. I believe it's in the third one when all like Mother Nature, Father Time, and then there's Cupid, and it's like literally an old man as Cupid in a diaper, and it's very strange.
Cupid. It's Cupid. It's Cupid season.
Draw back your bow.
Who is that?
But that sounds like a...
that is, oh my gosh.
Cupid, draw back your bow.
Something Cook. Sam Cooke.
Yes.
Name that artist. Well done. But that sounds like a fun time. Fifth Street Hardware with your special loved one in your life for Valentine's Day.
I thought you were going to say Fifth Street Hardware and Restroom because you said restaurant.
Well, because I started...
They have restrooms.
I started reading the normal ad, and I knew we had a special ad that we were going to do for Valentine's Day. And
Valentine's Day, baby.
And
right around the corner.
I was trying to say restaurant, and then all of a sudden it hit me, oh, wait, I've got a special ad I need to read.
Where's my sheet?
And I was trying to find the sheet because
like
I put it off.
Patriots guy.
Like,
where's my sheet?
Where's my sheet? All right, so now we are in round 3 of Name That Sound.
We got to touch gloves before round 3. This has been a war. Man.
This game is exhausting to the two of them. Gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the final round.
You better go back in that room.
All right, you two. Don't make me cut in there. You know I'm a honey badger. The score after 2 rounds.
Hey, what, you coming back?
Is 5-4. No, he's trying to fix something.
Yeah, you see what happens? Sit down. Hey, sit down in your chair.
Lord have mercy. I can't take you two anywhere. All right, here we go.
Ready to eat.
Put your headphones on, Chandler.
Take you two to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
All right. 5-4 is your score. We're entering the final round, and then we will have a bonus sound.
Worth 100 points.
Worth gazillion points.
Oh, my
goodness
gracious.
Here we go. Here's your sound.
Whoa, unbelievable.
Scooby, Shaggy.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Is he right?
He's incorrect.
All right.
Whoa, unbelievable.
It's not Joey Lawrence. It sounds like somebody doing a Dick Vitale impression.
You're actually correct. It is Joey Lawrence.
Oh, okay. I thought he was more.
Whoa, unbelievable.
Whoa.
I don't know who Joey Lawrence is.
From Blossom.
The reason I asked was because, or laughed, was because Chandler's always doing some like Scooby songs around here that he starts to Scooby-Doo.
Like scat music.
So when you said Scooby, I just thought you were going to break into a song.
Nah.
Whoa.
Scooby, Shaggy, Scooby-Doo.
Whoa. American Gladiators.
Chad's right. Joey from Blossom.
That's right.
Blossom.
One of my, just for a moment, who played Blossom?
Yasmin?
Mm-mm.
No, it's some weird name. It's a weird name, and her name is Malika.
Malika is a thing.
Aaliyah, the basketball player?
Mayim Bialik.
Gosh. I had all the letters in wrong.
Also, better known as Amy Farrah Fowler, if you watched Big Bang Theory.
Oh, yeah.
Her friend's name was Six.
Yes, her name was Six.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Next sound.
This place has everything. Kufa hats.
That's
Bill
Hader. Sorry, hey, Stefan.
TV channel at the hotel that's like about the hotel.
Come back in this room. This is my room.
Wow.
This is my game.
Clip just exploded out of the commercial break.
Come on.
It is now 7-4.
Flexing.
All right, if you want to tie this, Chandler, you've got to sweep this round.
All right.
Here we go. Next sound.
Where's the ATM at? We at it. Hey.
Oh,
Friday.
I know it. But I'm going to give him a chance.
Dukes of Hazzard?
I know it.
Nope.
I know it easy.
Not Dukes of Hazzard?
No. Shall I play it again?
Keep guessing.
Where's the ATM at? We at it. Hey.
Hey, Dad.
Mr. Franklin's what's this? Mr. Franklin's lonely. Oh.
What is it?
It is Chappelle Show and a skit with Wayne Brady.
That would be correct.
Where they are cruising the night.
Is Wayne Brady going to have to choke up?
Yeah, he is a pimp in this scenario.
Classic skit from the Chappelle Show.
And if there was a pimp in this scenario, it would be me.
Oh, my goodness. 8-4 is your score.
8-4?
It got out of hand quick.
Here we go. Next sound.
Quick.
Next sound.
Come back.
He's not coming back.
What?
There's always one of these every week.
I know, and they're great. Shall I play it again?
Yeah.
Come back.
He's not coming back.
Come back.
Dory. Finding Nemo.
You are correct.
Uh-huh.
That's when Dory is speaking whale.
Yep.
Come back.
He's not coming back.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh my gosh. That scene where Dory speaks whale is one of the funnier scenes I've seen in a movie. All right, here's the final sound. Your score is 8-5.
High scoring game.
Yes,
I hope you
very
took
much.
the over today, folks.
Last sound for this round. We have a bonus sound coming up.
Goopa Noopa.
That is Jabberwocky from Star Wars.
Incorrect. I need a specific. I'm looking for something specific here.
Goopa Noopa.
E.T.
Goopa Noopa.
Man.
Teddy Ruxpin.
Goopa Noopa.
Goopa Noopa?
Goopa Noopa.
Man. I feel like I'm going to know this, but
Goopa Noopa.
I'm Whitneying right now.
Give me Whitney.
You were close, but you did not have the correct pronunciation. It is an Ewok.
Oh, wow.
You said Jabberwocky, and that is incorrect. That is the name of
That's
a
like
dance band,
Shaq.
a dance group.
Shaq featuring the Jabberwock. Yeah.
Jabberwockies. It was an Ewok.
Ewok, the little small thing.
Yeah.
Man.
Yes, that's what I knew.
I don't know why.
And I said Jabberwocky.
I don't know why I went away from that.
I just like the sound.
Goopa Noopa.
What are they dancing? Do they have like? Oh my god.
All right.
Jabberwocky.
Yeah, that's why I
That's
looked
what I
at it.
said.
I was thinking a Jabberwocky. That's a dance group.
I know.
You stupid.
All right. Your score as it stands right now is 8-5.
Great game.
Okay? Worth a gazillion
Man,
points.
I hate
Chandler, if
this
you
game.
name this sound, you win the game. How about that?
Under protest, but yeah.
Well, because if he names it, it's worth a gazillion points.
I understand.
All right, here we go. Shall I play it again?
One more time.
Okay, so I have no idea. I have context clues on what it could be. Sounds like somebody's doing James Brown or something.
Nope.
Mad TV. Living Color.
Fihihine. Play it.
Any guesses?
Whitney.
Well, one more time before we hit Whitney. Give her to me.
That would be the call done by Eric Matthews from Boy Meets World. That is his call to Mr. Feeney. He used to call
Did he
him.
do that a lot?
Yeah,
and
he
stuff?
used to go,
Yeah.
Feeney! In this particular case, he threw a couple of breaths in there.
Let's watch that song. Chandler, you ever seen it? No, I figured not. Well, I think
Once again,
we
Clip.
all know what that means.
Clip is the winner. However, once again, Chandler did make it a little bit competitive.
Yeah.
8-5 was your final score. Chandler, I hope I hold out for next week. Possibly we can.
Look, you know what? Hey, if you guys were tuned in this whole Name That Sound segment, what did Clip say earlier? Don't ever give up. Don't quit.
Yeah.
Just keep trying and trying again, and that's exactly what I'm going to do each and every week. I'm going to get knocked down like I have been 4 times, but guess what? Guess what else I've done 4 times? I've gotten up. I've dusted off the shoulders and the knees.
Well, your shoulders are getting very dusty, my friend.
Well, guess what? I'm going to clean it off. I'll be back here next Thursday, and I'm going to try to take you down. I'm not quitting. So, congrats on the win, but there will be one day where you congratulate me.
That day will not be today. We'll take a break, come back, Hour 3, Pirate Radio Live on the way after this.
Here with Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. Jeff, how can you help people with service in 2023?
We continue to offer free pickup and drop-off for the customers, and our customers' time is valuable. So we've added 3 additional Express Lube technicians to reduce wait time. That's our #1 goal for 2023. And please don't forget, we service all makes and models. We're voted #1 in Greenville by the customer. Come see us at 329 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
High and deep to right field. This could be number 300, and it is for Dale Murphy.
Hey, sports fans, one of the most beloved athletes ever to play for the Atlanta Braves, Dale Murphy, is coming to Greenville on Sunday, April 2nd. Table sponsorship and ticket information to a dinner with Dale Murphy is available now at pr927fm.com. Don't miss your chance to meet a living legend and hear Dale Murphy talk about his career, leadership, resilience, integrity, and more. It's a dinner with Dale Murphy, Sunday, April 2nd. Details available now at pr927fm.com.
Happy New Year. This is Talbot Green, and I'm excited to announce our new partnership with Integrity Home Mortgage. Integrity Home Mortgage offers a wide variety of programs ranging from conventional, government, and portfolio loans, plus construction and lot loans. Our Integrity Home Mortgage team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir offer over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
NMLS 28516, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you suffer from chronic aches, pains, or muscle tightness? Hey, I'm Jordan Mikesell with Bodies in Balance in Greenville. With degrees in physical, occupational, and massage therapy and certifications in stretching and flexibility, we know how stretching and massage can bring long-term results so you can live a pain-free and healthy life. Continue enjoying the activities you love by calling or texting 252-916-4530 to schedule your first stretch consultation or massage today. For more info, visit bodiesinbalance.com so you can start living an active life today.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers in Greenville, plus the all-new Tiebreakers in Winterville, do real burgers better than anybody. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, real burgers at its best.
Everybody loves burgers.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Avoid the long check-in lines and congestion at the big airports and fly local at PGV. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American Airline flights perfect for your next trip. Book today at aa.com. PGV, where the pirates fly.
It's bow time. There's something special about the first bite of a Bojangles Cajun Filet biscuit. Like an edible alarm clock that slaps you awake with bold Cajun flavor. The moment you sink your teeth into that soft, fluffy, made-from-scratch biscuit, then strike gold with a juicy piece of fried chicken, you'll know. Nothing beats the first bite. Except the second first bite. Get a Cajun Filet biscuit combo today at Bojangles. It's bow time.
This is Stephen Igo. You've heard from me plenty on Pirate Radio Live and perhaps have read some of my work on hoistthecolors.net. Now, get an extension of our in-depth coverage on the Hoist the Colors podcast. From game previews to immediate post-game analysis to emergency podcasts for breaking news, we've got you covered. A cast of guest co-hosts from fans, former coaches, and other writers join me for 2 podcasts weekly to break down all things ECU athletics. Subscribe to Hoist the Colors now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular locations and experience the highest standard of customer service. The purpose of the Atlantic Wireless store experience is to inform, illuminate, and inspire. Find the location near you at AtlanticWireless.com. Atlantic Wireless, we go beyond the call.
The call.
We're gonna go beyond the cool.
Beyond the cool. Now that a cool.
They go beyond the core.
We're gonna be. We go beyond the cool.
Oh God.
Brandon Tate.
Shirley, you've done a lot of talking today.
Oh God. Maybe that'll appear in next week's Name That Sound.
What is this sound? Shirley saying call.
I choked.
Literally. You've heard of choke jobs? Not finishing at the end? That was a literal choke by Shirley Rhodes.
Oh my gosh. I really was not expecting that to happen. Okay, back to you, Clip.
Welcome back to the show. Clip Rock, Shirley Rhodes, Chandler Honeycutt here on a Thursday. Some are calling it Baby Friday, and by that I mean nobody. Austin says, as a member of Chandler's generation, I can say this game is grossly favored towards old people.
I object to that line of thinking, and I will tell you why. Because Clip doesn't always get the sounds. Now, he does get a majority of them. But also because Chandler's back here listening to me flub again.
We need to get that
There's
for
no
the
flub.
next segment. No flub. Send it.
Send it. But Chandler also gets some of the older references too. Like he got the Full House. He got a couple of other ones. So I disagree with that line of thinking. However, if you want to spend the time hunting through millions of possible sounds,
here we go.
Because I am the honey badger.
Come on.
Feel free to do so. Make my job a lot easier because I have to throw these guys out of the studio. I have to do this during a time that neither one of these guys are in the studio so they don't cheat. Not that they would, but I don't want them listening to the sounds.
No.
Cheaters never win.
And sometimes I don't even like Troy in the building when he's, because sometimes he'll inadvertently spill the beans if I'm not careful.
As the song goes, cheaters never win.
Much like Chandler, cheaters never win.
Ooh.
I think the problem is...
That was a good one.
Thank you. Austin says, as a member of Chandler's generation, well, there's the problem right now. This new generation of kids, which Chandler, you're 24, and I'm 29.
Wait. Let me do the math here. I'm almost older than both of you combined.
I'm 20. I'll admit I'm 31. As Chandler's generation, featuring Chandler, Austin, and other 24-year-olds, all you guys do is TikTok, selfie.
Name some TikTok.
Snapchat.
Look at me on my phone, on my...
God, you sound like an old man.
Y'all don't know things. Y'all don't know.
Shut up, Grandpa.
Y'all don't know what's happening. That's the problem.
You don't know television commercials. You don't know what a commercial is most of the time because y'all fast forward through that stuff.
Here's a foreign phrase to your generation. Pick up a book. Ooh. You ever heard of a
Read a newspaper. Pick up a newspaper and read it.
Whatever happened to flipping through the pages of a nice black and white newspaper? Huh? Try it sometime.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Landline, what's that?
Pick up a rotary phone. Twist it around a couple of times. Call somebody.
I like those videos where I saw a video the other day of someone who was showing their kids a telephone jack, like in the wall. And they were asking their kids if they knew what it was. These kids probably were about 10, 11 years old. One girl looked at it and said, "Oh, is that a charger port?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
I don't know. My USB won't fit in it. My HDMI doesn't fit in either. What do I do? What is this thing?
Yeah. It killed me. And then I saw another one where they were given a phone number and told to use a rotary phone to call said phone number. And to watch them struggle as to what they're supposed to do really does not give me much pause for the future of this country.
Technology is mind-bending. Just think about that first guy who maybe was not up on the news, hadn't gone to the market and talked to people or picked up a newspaper, and the plane was invented and it just flew over his head for the first time. That guy probably freaked out. Think about that.
He probably wet his pants.
Yeah. Like, what is this demonry flying over my head right now?
It's alien spacecraft.
Yeah. UFO. How many UFO calls were called in back in the day when planes started flying around? Things I like to think about when I'm on the pot. All right.
Things that make you go,
Let's head out. That is, dang, I should know this. Salt and pepper?
Incorrect.
Things that make you go,
Salt and pepper. Are they here?
No.
Who is it?
CNC Music Factory.
Dang it. Should have known that. All right, let's head out to the Pirate Radio Live line. Talk to the big man on campus, Barstool Sports, Jeff Nadu. He joins us here on the program ahead of Super Bowl 57, which you can hear on Pirate Radio. Jeff, how you doing today, man?
Pretty good. How are you, Cliff?
Doing good. Super Bowl week. Your birds are in it. So let's talk to the fan, Jeff Nadu, for a moment. How you feeling about Philadelphia, slight favorite over Kansas City in this Super Bowl? You confident heading into Sunday?
I'll tell you what, man. It feels like this NFC title game was a year ago. I feel like let's play the game already.
Yeah.
It's taken forever. But, yeah, I feel pretty good, Cliff. I think the Eagles are the better team. It's always difficult playing the Chiefs. They're a great football team, as you know, and they have, I think, the best quarterback in the NFL and a great coach. It's a very great, it's a great game. You have two, kind of great storylines. But, yeah, I feel pretty good. As I said, I think they're the better team. I know they're the better defense. I think these offenses are pretty even. Yeah, I feel pretty good about it.
Jeff, how will you watch the Super Bowl? Are you going to be amongst the people, amongst the Nadu crew? Are you going to be, some people, when they watch their team play in a big game, they like to be alone by themselves. So how are you going to be streaming? You going to be at a bar? Where are you going to be watching on Sunday?
Weirdly enough, I approached the powers that be at Barstool. I asked, do you guys want me at the bar in Philly? And they said they're good. So I'm actually watching the game. I was going to go to a local, place I like to go to, but I'm actually going to watch it with my big dad and my mom and my family. I grew up an Eagles fan. I mean, that was kind of our Sundays every week. And, the last time the Eagles were in the Super Bowl, I didn't watch it with my family. So I think, I've kind of been vocal. My dad's not in the best condition right now from a medical standpoint. So I think, it'd probably be the best to watch with them and, just kind of, have some food and just chill,
Yeah, I hear that. And, enjoy going to basketball games with my dad. If Washington's ever in the Super Bowl again, I would either watch alone or with the family. I don't think I could be in a big crowd with a game like that. How about the total, Jeff, sitting at 51 right now? Seems like that number is kind of just stayed pretty pat all week. Will we see a shootout? Will we see a defense, Philly's defense, rise to the occasion? What do you think about 51?
Well, I actually think this might be the best player on the board, if I'm being honest. I played over 50.5. I thought the total was too low. I'd have put it a bit higher. You can only put a total so high in the NFL, but the truth of the matter is, I think we all know. I mean, the Chiefs' defense is generally one that will find a way to break. They're an offense that we know is very good. We know the Eagles is very good as well. These are probably two best offenses in football. And I feel like when the going gets tough, I think the Eagles' defense will just kind of be on its back heel. I think they'll probably get a stop or two when they need to. But I felt like these two teams, I think at worst, score 24 points. I had this game at like 31-24, 34-27. I think the total was too low. I think this will be a great game, a lot of offensive fireworks, and, we don't have to worry about any weather or any issues like that. I think we see a lot of points in this game.
Jeff, when it comes to player props, and I haven't dove into them too much, but just kind of generally speaking, one guy that keeps jumping out to me, Devontae Smith. Just saw that Bengals hit some big plays in the passing game against Kansas City. The Jags receivers put up some yards as well, so could be a huge A.J. Brown day, but I don't know. I'm thinking Devontae Smith. How about you as far as individual player props or players you think could have a big game on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, I think, some of the ones that I have are kind of ones that I think you should play really at any Eagle or Chief game. And one of which is obviously, Kelsey. I mean, Jason Kelsey's just a very good player. I mean, he's a guy that is going to be targeted a lot. I don't love the Eagles linebackers in coverage, particularly like a TJ Edwards. Now you might get Chauncey Gardner-Johnson in coverage. I don't know. But at any rate, they're going to throw the football to Jason Kelsey. He's always the valve. I think for him to score a touchdown is obviously a good bet. But I also look at, Dallas Goedert. I've kind of talked about Dallas Goedert over the years. He's a great, prop. He's generally kind of around that 45-yard mark, and you're generally given a great number when it comes to him. He's a lot of the time the safety valve as well, and I feel like with A.J. Brown being so kind of double covered a lot of the time, I think he's a guy that can kind of find a way. He's also good with yards after the catch. I also like a kind of a random prop, a pass attempted by a person other than the quarterback.
Yeah.
I can't foresee that happening. I think the Eagles, obviously we saw the Philly special a couple of years ago, but really anytime they've done that since then, it hasn't worked. I think we're kind of well aware that that's something they could try here. I don't think they're going to try it. I just don't see Mahomes, anyone other than Mahomes, throwing the ball either. But that's one that I kind of had some interest in as well.
If you don't mind, Juice, I've played this one in the past, and I heard Smitty talking about it on Pick Central this week. The shortest touchdown of the game, under 1.5, you got to pay a price on it. But with the Eagles, if they get it down there, they're running that 11-man quarterback sneak, and then the Chiefs could get a pass interference in the end zone, ball put at the 1. I kind of like that one, Jeff. But again, I don't know. As a veteran gambler as yourself, are you willing to put like minus 180 on something like that?
No. In fact, I would probably play, over a half a yard or over a yard and a half, whatever it is, and just kind of hope that doesn't happen.
Just because you get the plus money on it's a better value.
Yeah, and I mean you have to figure you're basically banking that. And doesn't, if there's a pass interference to the end zone, doesn't it go to the 2-yard line?
I'll look into that.
I believe it does. I could be wrong though. That said, at any rate, I think I'm willing to back that it just doesn't fall to the 1, and we'll be all right.
Yeah, the ball's ball put at the 1, so you do have that option.
I've kind of talked about this. In 2023, I think, at least from a Super Bowl standpoint, I think props are a lot harder because, and I'm not going to get real deep into this, but as you know, I've always looked for like those kind of weird, obscure props.
Well, I was going to bring that up, Jeff. I remember every time I think of Super Bowl props now, I think of you being on the show years ago and saying, you found a prop. Will Bon Jovi be shown on TV in Bob Kraft's box? And he said yes. And I was like, where the hell are you getting this from? And sure enough, boom, it popped up on TV. And I'll always remember that when I think Super Bowl props now. Yeah,
and I think nowadays you don't have those as much. It's generally the game props, and that's pretty much it. That said, I mean, I think your defensive line props would obviously be pretty good, whether it's sack props or whatever. These are two pretty good defensive lines. Obviously, the Eagles have been a great turnover team, maybe to grab an interception or something. But for me, props, it's a little different now. I don't look at them the same way as I used to. And I think that was really just the Wild West of sports betting, way back. But it's a little different now.
Jeff Nadu joining us. You can hear Super Bowl 57 right here on Pirate Radio. If you are out and about, we'll have live Westwood One coverage coming up on Sunday. Jeff, let's talk some hoops. We mentioned yesterday we played Guess That Line for Houston and Tulsa. Igo about hit it on the head. He said 27.5. The line was 28. Houston won by 38 for those who were not following as they crushed the Golden Hurricane last night. Some upsets last night. Vanderbilt on a last-second 3 knocked off Tennessee. A fun one there. So, big man, as we look at this Thursday card tonight, what is standing out to you? You got Iowa on the road at Purdue. Purdue lost to Indiana over the weekend. UCLA on the road at Oregon State. It'll be Gonzaga, and you like St. Mary's against Gonzaga last weekend, Jeff. We talked about that last Thursday. Zags lost that one. They're home against the Dons tonight. St. Mary's trying to avoid a letdown at Loyola Marymount and Arizona at Cal. So those are the ranked teams playing tonight. Anything on this card jumping out at you?
Yeah, over the weekend I had Indiana against Purdue. I just love that spot. But I actually really like Purdue tonight. Bounce back at home against Iowa. You look at in the Big Ten tournament last year, Iowa actually knocked out Purdue. So I think you have a little bit of a revenge angle here. Awful loss. I think that really works out well. And this is a team in Iowa who's really struggled on the road. That's a tough place to go play. And as usual, Iowa is not good on defense. And I got to be honest, I haven't been overly impressed with them on offense either. I mean, they haven't shot the ball real well in conference. They definitely turned a corner a bit, but you look at their last 2 road games, they've been losses. I think Purdue kind of wins this game by double digits. I think the one concern, if many concerns for Iowa, is the rebounding. Purdue is one of the best offensive rebounding teams in America. In fact, I think they are number 1. Zach Yee should feast here on a really non-existent Iowa front court. I like Purdue tonight. I also have kind of a small game clip. I always like to go off the beaten path. I'll kind of throw this out to you and your people. I like North Alabama tonight. This is a very small matchup, but I'll tell you what, this team is playing some great basketball. They've won 5 of 6 overall. And one thing I want to let people know about, in the Atlantic Sun, they have 8 playoff bids in this conference, the tournament. This is a team in North Alabama that's 7th right now. They're in the tournament field right now, but you got to keep winning. They're playing Austin Peay, who has been awful. They're one of the worst teams in this conference. They can't defend. They can't score. They just do nothing well. They haven't won since early January. This is just a bad team. I think North Alabama laying 5.5, who, by the way, is 4-1 as a favorite this year. I think the Lions get the job done tonight. This has been a pretty solid team down in the Atlantic Sun, a team that I think could be kind of dangerous in March in this conference.
I love a Nadu off the radar pick. Had one last Thursday, the Merrimack over, Jeff, and that one hit. So love that, and looking forward to North Alabama coming up tonight. Jeff Nadu joining us. Jeff, we haven't talked hardly any NBA with you during our weekly chats. Trade deadline going on today, the big move kind of overnight last night, Kevin Durant to the Suns. Of course, Kyrie going to Dallas. As far as championship odds go, I guess the Suns are going to be up there for the favorite in the West now, or close to it with the addition of Durant. But how about as far as championship odds, Celtics, Bucks, Sixers in the East? On the Western side of things, you've got Nuggets, Grizz, Mavs, Suns. I don't know. If you had to pick a future on one of these teams, who do you like?
Well, look, I mean, I think you'd be hard-pressed to go against Phoenix at this point. I mean, Phoenix had kind of been middle of the pack in the Western Conference. I think the thing about the Western Conference is, I mean, Cliff, let me ask you, do you really think the Kings are a top 5 team?
That's why I didn't really mention them. You got to see it to believe it,
Yeah, exactly. I think the one concern with the Suns that we have to obviously keep in mind here is, they only have one basketball, right? I mean, and a lot of the time when these all-star kind of players come in and get traded, it's, how did they kind of divvy out the possessions? You still have a great point guard there in Paul, and Booker and Durant are terrific, but what do you have after that? You give up a lot on your bench to kind of give up here. I got to be honest, I would still look at the Denver Nuggets. I think this team is obviously so kind of intertwined as far as chemistry is concerned. You look at kind of just how many years they haven't had Jamal Murray, and they do now. I know he's kind of in and out day to day, but he's healthy for the most part. Nikola Jokic is, among the best players in the NBA. Michael Porter's really come on. They have some depth there that is solid. I still kind of lean the Nuggets in the West. I think the Suns will be the trendy pick, but I think you're going to get a good price still in the Nuggets at almost 8-1. And they have that chemistry and just kind of that chip on their shoulder to finally win in May.
Jeff Nadu, a big man on basketball, big man on campus, also hosting the Sit Down podcast. You can check that out. Make sure you're following him on Twitter at Jeff Nadu, doing a lot right now with Barstool Sports. And big man, awesome stuff. Enjoying the picks with Kelly in Vegas as well, as you're continuing to talk college hoops. So enjoying it, man. Keep up the good work. Anything else you got to plug right now?
I just really want to throw out, I started something new on my Sit Down YouTube channel. It involves sports. I'm taking a look at each week a pro player that his career was ended by tragic choices off the field. People like Aaron Hernandez, Ray Caruth. And I did a story this week on a guy, Lawrence Phillips.
Yeah.
Really, in the early 90s was one of the best players in the country in college football. He won multiple titles at Nebraska. And he ultimately ended his career facing a murder charge in prison after he got a long prison sentence and was found dead in his cell in 2015. Just a very tragic story and really a guy who's wasted talent, really just could never get it right off the field.
Yeah, interesting stuff. And, man, what a name, what a player he was back in the 90s for the Cornhuskers. Nadu, awesome stuff, man. Thanks for joining us. I'd say good luck to your Birds, but I wouldn't mean it, so I'm not even going to say that. So I'll just say enjoy the game on Sunday.
Well, I appreciate it, Clip, and maybe next week we'll be talking about another title here in Philadelphia.
Could be. Jeff Nadu joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. Eagles and Chiefs, our pregame coverage begins at 2 o'clock coming up on Sunday, leading up to the kickoff. Let's take a break. When we return, we're going to, you want to do it now? All right, open up the booty bag then.
Booty, 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 booty everywhere. Booty, 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 booty everywhere.
Let's make somebody a winner. 317-1250. What are we giving away today?
Lunch for two at Tiebreakers.
What caller?
9.
Caller 9, 317-1250 is a winner when we return. More to go. We'll take a look at the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. We'll talk some ECU basketball, men's and women's. Women coming off a win. And we will replay Shirley's weird noise that she had going into this segment. All that on tap when we return after this.
Hey, Troy D here with my good friend Kelvin Rawls from Pestech. Kelvin, I just want to thank you and Chris and all the great folks at Pestech for such awesome service. You totally eliminated the mosquitoes in my backyard, plus the fire ant problem I was having in the yard.
Hey, you're certainly welcome, Troy. I have heard the same thing from all of our customers. With everyone being home, they want to enjoy the outside and being mosquito, fire ant, and pest-free.
Enjoy all your property from the kitchen to the curb. Visit pesttechofgreenville.com today for complete service.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Did you know Jersey Mike's freshly grills hot subs right in front of you? It's a Jersey Mike's thing. And did you know I, Danny DeVito, am wearing a very cool shirt?
All statements about fresh grilling at Jersey Mike's are true. All statements about Mr. DeVito's shirt cannot be legally confirmed.
Nonsense. It's a great shirt.
Agree to disagree.
I want a second opinion.
The shirt is just okay.
Who are you?
A second opinion.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass. Raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold.
DG Yingling and Son Incorporated. Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
You've worked hard to make your business successful, and that's why it's really important to always have a bank that's in your corner when you need them. This is Chris Richards from First Bank, and our experienced team of local bankers includes Lee Watson, Ashley Capps, Bonner Latham, Josh Hooten, and Heath Nisbet. To get the business services that are right for your business, come and see one of our experienced team members at First Bank on Arlington Boulevard in Greenville. First Bank, together with our customers, we're creating a world where individuals and communities thrive. Member FDIC.
Fifth Street Hardware can make your Valentine's night easy and memorable with that special someone. Fifth Street Hardware and Cupid have you covered with a Valentine's Day 4-course dinner. Seating on Valentine's Day night will be at 6 p.m. and 7:30 only. Make your reservations today at Fifth Street Hardware, located on Fifth Street beside the State Theater in downtown Greenville. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for more special events and daily specials. Fifth Street Hardware and Tap Room.
We all have seniors in our life who may need a little extra help with technology. University PC Care's Quick Helps are affordable, in-store, short appointments designed for seniors who may need a little TLC to help with setting up a new computer, help with email or passwords, or help with the latest online scam. They don't need to fear technology anymore. Call 252-558-1280 to schedule an in-store Quick Helps appointment for Greenville or New Bern. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
I'm gonna play some kickball.
Let's go!
Robbie's Clubhouse invites you to play a little kickball on Saturday, April 29th from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the Sarah Law softball fields located on Reedy Branch Road in Winterville. The event is open to everyone of all ages. Come join the fun while helping the special needs community by joining us in some friendly kickball. To sign up, go to eventbrite.com and search Robbie's Clubhouse, and we'll see you on April 29th.
This is Garrett Saylor, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in eastern North Carolina since 1937. Shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And congratulations to Denny Donaldson of Greenville. Picked up lunch for two at Tiebreakers. Tiebreakers is open every day at 11 a.m. and is the best place to watch your favorite sports while enjoying the best wings in town, along with sandwiches, appetizers, cold beer, and more. Follow Tiebreakers on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates. Tiebreakers in Greenville at Bells Ford and in downtown Winterville on Railroad Street. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Flip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live here on a Thursday. Good job there, Shirley, getting us back into the show.
I was just about to say, you did a fantastic job right there. No flubs.
No flubs.
No flubs.
Send it. Now, going into the last segment, I don't know if it was a flub. You almost got through it. If Chandler didn't pick up on it, I might have just bypassed it.
Well,
But-
I was like, oh man, I got to help her out.
Well, that and I stopped talking altogether, and I usually say back to you.
Oh, right. You had finished your sentence.
Correct.
But not finished your complete. Let's just hear it. Let's hear what happened.
We go beyond the call.
Is that how you
We go beyond the call.
And that was followed by Chandler and I mocking you. Call.
We go beyond the call.
We go beyond the call.
But a great
We go beyond the call.
A great job finishing it out, though, even though you were going through some intestinal stuff there.
Some involuntary muscle spasms
Yeah.
of the throat.
And if you go to the replay on like Facebook or YouTube, you can
I
really
lose it.
you can see your mouth quiver, and your throat kind of go, oh, like you were literally choking on your
saliva.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what happens
Yeah.
when I eat something during the break, and I think that I've cleared everything out, and evidently I didn't.
Well, you're eating something chewy that takes a while to get down, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that
Get
happens.
down.
Thanks, Bo Bats, for the candy, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Chandler, I wanted to
We go beyond the call.
go beyond the call.
We go beyond the call.
So I know nobody's really cares about this, but I still want to read it. I still want to rehash the trade deadline if I could.
Ugh.
Found this interesting. The Boston Celtics traded this former Charlotte lottery pick and cash considerations to the Spurs for a conditional future second-round pick. The Spurs then waived this former Charlotte lottery pick. I had no idea this guy was still in the NBA. And he's played in 23 games this year. He started one game for the Celtics. Name that player. Big Ten school.
Big Ten school.
Hornets lottery pick.
Hornets lottery pick.
I think it was Hornets. I don't think it was Bobcats.
It's not Boris Diaw, is it?
He was not a Hornets pick.
Man.
The Hornets drafted this guy.
Oh, Noah Vonleh?
Noah Vonleh.
Wow.
Did you know he was still in the NBA?
It's not even that I thought. I've just quit thinking about Noah Vonleh.
Yeah.
He was on the Raptors because he was with us. We picked him. He was a big pick. He was a lottery pick. And then in like the next 2 years, he was elsewhere. And then I was just like, all right, well, he didn't pan out.
The Raptors acquired your guy, Jacob
Pirtle.
Pirtle?
Pirtle.
From the Spurs. Russell Westbrook.
You say my guy because that's who I drafted in my NBA fantasy that I did?
Yeah, I asked you who's on your fantasy team. And instead of doing what normal people do and naming, you had like some superstars, some big names.
I was naming off like...
You named him first.
I've got a really good team. I got Jacob Pirtle.
My guy.
My guy.
That's my guy.
Russell Westbrook traded to the Jazz. D'Angelo Russell goes back to the Lakers. Also, Shirley and other people who like gossip may find this interesting. Apparently, Malik Beasley is with Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, and he is now teammates with Scottie Pippen Jr.
There was a, let's see if I remember correctly, Scottie Pippen's son is dating someone.
Okay,
I may have
good
that
for him.
Well, no. And I may have that backwards. Michael Jordan doesn't have a daughter, does he?
I don't think so.
He has a son that played at UCF.
Oh, no. What you saw was Michael Jordan's son with Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But apparently this Beasley dude is courting Mrs. X Pippen.
Oh.
And now is teammates with Mrs. X Pippen's son.
So he's basically playing with his
daddy.
stepdad. Stepdaddy.
Hey, LeBron.
Hey, boy.
Hey, move over. We don't care about Bron and Bronny playing. We've already got a dad-son combo.
Yes, we do. Like, this is the biggest story.
Oh, that's great.
By the way, you mentioned Russell Westbrook. Here's a Phil Yates tweet from yesterday. Russell Westbrook signed a 5-year, $205 million extension with the Thunder in 2017, then the largest contract in NBA history. In the 5 years of that deal, year 1, he played for the Thunder. Year 2, he was traded to the Rockets. Year 3, he was traded to the Wizards. Year 4, he was traded to the Lakers. And year 5, he is now with the Jazz.
Man. What a life. And again, I can't understand the money, the contracts, all this stuff.
I can't either.
So Kevin Durant goes to the Suns for Jay Crowder, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, a bunch of picks. T.J. Warren headed to Phoenix in the deal. T.J. Warren. Crowder is on the move again. He's going to the Bucks. So there was, let's see, Patrick Beverly has been traded to the Magic in exchange for Mo Bamba. Beverly, unlikely to play for the Magic, could reunite with his boys in Minnesota, where he celebrated the play-in win.
Speaking of the Timberwolves, we talked about a guy that we forgot was in the NBA.
Yeah.
Mike Conley on
wow.
the move.
Still around.
Mike Conley still playing in the NBA. I remember his days with Memphis.
Yeah.
Rudy Gay, Mike Conley, Zebo, Zach Randolph.
Came out of the same he was with Greg Oden, right?
Yeah.
At Ohio State.
He's on the move, and he will be going to the Timberwolves.
Hey, Eric Gordon's still in the NBA.
He's on the move, too.
John Wall. Talk about irrelevant players.
Hey, we did that at the same time.
That was good. Going to
Are
Houston.
you kidding me?
We did.
All my camp kids know that song.
The Warriors effectively trade James Wiseman for a Gary Payton II reunion.
Former Memphis player.
So there you go. Nobody cares. But the big move, Kevin Durant to the Suns, making them now the favorite in the West.
Gary Payton II, I should say, winning a championship with the Warriors last year, got traded away, and now is back with the team.
Mason Plumlee got shipped out.
An era is over in Charlotte.
He goes to the Clippers, I believe. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Reminds me of Byron Mullins leaving and going to the Clippers.
Why? Because he's also
a big man,
white center?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I could see that. I could see where you would draw that parallel.
I just wanted to mention the name Byron Mullins to give him some respect and get his name out there because he could shoot threes.
You know a player I didn't like and then was actually really good for Charlotte, and I started liking him? Josh McRoberts.
McBob. McBob.
Yeah.
Ponytail.
McBob was good on that playoff team.
Against the Heat. He had a really good game against the Heat.
Really good. Really good kid.
Really good kid.
Yeah.
He's hard-nosed.
Yeah.
You remember Spencer Haas for the Hornets?
I do. Do you remember where he went to college?
Pitt.
I believe it was Washington. I believe he was a Husky and I'm going to confirm that. And I am going to confirm that right now that Spencer Hawes was born in Seattle, played at Washington.
Wow. You know your Spencer Hawes trivia.
That I do.
Now, we cannot talk about the Hornets currently, but I do love talking about old players that we had when we sucked back in the day. Like
Yeah.
now.
It's a lot cooler to talk about old sucky times rather than current sucky times. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back and talk ECU athletics.
I've also, while you're talking about ECU athletics, I've got
an update.
I've got a softball update, and I have some news coming out of the CFL involving some former Pirates. So I've got that for you coming after the break.
All right, we'll have all that when we return. Pirate Radio Live, back with you after this.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar Medi-Spa for a free consultation and ask about our newest technologies and treatments. Learn more at beautybarmedispa.com, Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates!
Come pop a top at Jarvis Street Bottle Shop. Jarvis Street Bottle Shop is a specialty shop selling craft, domestic, and import brews, along with wine and growlers. Hosting a tailgate? Stop by the shop and grab a keg for your party or event. The Bottle Shop offers monthly beer and wine tastings featuring rotating NC craft breweries, along with live music and discounts. Stop by the shop Tuesday through Sunday, or check them out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Hello, Eastern North Carolina. If you're looking for a great place to work with competitive pay and a multitude of advancement opportunities, Pitt County Schools is hiring. We employ over 3,500 people, and we're one of the largest employers in our community and region. Pitt County Schools is currently seeking teachers, bus drivers, school nutrition personnel, facility staff, custodians, clerical staff, and more. We offer advanced leadership opportunities for our educators and competitive pay for our skilled labor force. Come work for a diverse, thriving school system and be an important part of ensuring success for the students of Pitt County who are the future of Eastern North Carolina. To fill out an application, visit our website today at pittschools.org. That's pittschools.org. And remember, education is truly a team effort. Pitt County Schools. Live and lead.
UBE and PirateWear.com is excited to offer Pirate Nation the largest selection of new ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates in to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking uptown in Greenville. Visit them at PirateWear.com. Go Pirates!
Take your comfort to unprecedented levels during Bostic Sugg Furniture's President's Day Motion event. Need to relax, recline, and unwind? Now at Bostic Sugg, enjoy savings on all our top furniture brands. Plus, for a limited time, when you buy any Motion Furniture item, you'll get a second Motion Furniture item at 40% off. Rest and relaxation has never been easier. Find yours for less during the President's Day Motion event. On now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
This isn't your regular cola, so this isn't your regular cola ad. No beach parties or family barbecues here, just Nitro Pepsi, the first cola ever infused with nitrogen. So forget everything you thought you knew about soda, because that nitrogen gives us a whole new experience. Think an infusion of smaller bubbles for a cola that's got a lighter, smoother texture. And don't get me started on the pour. You don't pour this like any other cola. We're talking turn the can completely upside down and watch as those bubbles cascade into the glass to create a frothy, luxurious foam topping. Can your cola do that? I didn't think so. Unless you've got your own Nitro Pepsi, in which case cheers to your great taste. Because you already know that the only thing better than the pour is the unapologetic cola taste. What else is there to say? From the creamy foam to the smooth texture to its unbelievably delicious flavor, this is cola like you've never had it before. Time to bring your taste buds to the next frontier. Nitro Pepsi. Smooth, creamy, delicious.
Pirate Radio.
You know, if you're going to put your name on something, it better be your best work.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar Medi Spa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Free consultations available by calling 752-1406 or visiting beautybarmedispa.com. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Alrighty, back with you here, Thursday edition, Pirate Radio Live. Coming up on Friday, we'll talk some Pirate baseball and look around at the landscape of college baseball 1 week ahead of the opening day with Aaron Fitt from D1 Baseball. We'll get his take on East Carolina, the American, the state of North Carolina as a whole, and his 8 for Omaha, as we'll talk all things baseball with Aaron Fitt, who, if anybody has their finger on the pulse on what's going on in college baseball, it is Aaron. So looking forward to that. Preseason chat coming up on Friday. Tony Dunn will join us. We'll have our Super Bowl picks, talk about it, and talk about what's going on in Panthers land. Speaking of which, I saw a tweet earlier today, Chandler, which is this news? Breaking news?
It's technically breaking news, but it's news that I think a lot of Panther fans were expecting and hoping would happen.
Will Kunkel from Charlotte Sports Live tweeted out that Bob McAdoo not returning.
McAdoo.
Yeah, Bob McAdoo not returning to North Carolina because he's an old man. Ben McAdoo not returning to Carolina. Good
Did
God.
you call Michael Gonzaga the other day?
No flub at all.
Send it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I read that perfectly. I said
we go beyond the call.
The words David, and Michael are so close together when you think about it.
I don't know.
Have you ever thought about that?
I don't believe. I mean, I don't blame you for messing that up.
Like, how many times have you called Air Jordan Dave Jordan?
Oh gosh, a lot. The other day we were talking about who's better, Jordan or LeBron, after he had his.
And you
all-time,
said Big Dave.
And I said Big. I said Big Dave, and they were like, who? And I was like, man, sorry. It's such a common mistake. I meant Michael.
How many times do you watch WITN and see Dave Jordan and call him Michael? I mean, it happens every day.
All the time.
Every day in my household. Thank you. You know what? That's why Chandler's great to have on your team, because he will. He'll get you out.
Your back.
He'll get you out of that hole. He's a great teammate to have. All right. In some regards, in wearing mesh shirts on the air, not so much. Can you believe that Chandler? We had a joke going the other day when the camera wasn't working, and I don't know why things pop in my weird brain, but I happened to say that Shirley was wearing overalls with nothing on underneath, and Chandler was wearing a mesh shirt over there. To which we had several people reply, wait, is he the brother from, what movie was that, Chandler?
51st Dates.
51st Dates. Sean Astin apparently wears a mesh shirt the entire movie, I guess, because I've seen pictures of him in like 3 different mesh shirts. But so it was a joke. And then earlier today, I was like, Chandler, this shirt is only $6. I mean, you got to get one and wear it. Yeah. And I've never seen you protest something before like this.
I just simply said I'm not doing it.
I know, and I don't understand why. All the things we've done, like for a laugh, for a goof, and you wouldn't put that shirt on and wear it? You're just not big on exposing your breasts?
I mean, just anything, really.
I just feel like we've done a lot of stuff. We make fun of you. You laugh. You're great at taking a joke, which I think is one of the top qualities a person can have. Laughing at themselves.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Just did it about 3 minutes ago.
I'm a big doof. But I was just shocked that you would not wear a mesh shirt on the air during the show.
I'm surprised that shocks you.
Mm-mm. But
you think somebody would go, man, I'm going to do that.
Yeah. You love laughing at yourself and having people laugh at us, right? And being a funny bit. You don't think it'd be hilarious to see you in a mesh shirt?
I mean, you're laughing right now.
You're a cool cat, man.
Chandler Honeycutt. Yeah.
He's a cool cat, man.
Not as cool as I thought. I thought you
the moron of the month.
I'm not going to go that far, Jeff. But because I'll do just about anything for a laugh for the show. I've exposed my chesticles on Pirate Radio video.
You have. His nipples
for the world to see. But I guess I'm willing to do more for the team than you are.
That is true.
That is true.
We go beyond the call.
Johnny has a stat, an NBA stat.
Johnny stats.
Stats to consider.
Totally unaware of this. Cam Thomas.
I knew that he had back-to-back games with 40-plus points, and apparently he went for a third.
Yeah, 44, 47, 43 in his last 3 games for the Nets. There is your stat to consider of the day.
Stat to consider.
I've got a stat to consider. Ezra Asar, and I'm going to keep calling him that because that is what is on the pronunciation guide officially that I was handed when I did PA for ECU basketball earlier this season.
Like AHZAR?
No Z. S.
Oh.
Ezra Asar. That was the official pronunciation I was given.
I'm hearing a lot of Ozar.
Morgan Ehlers, Jeff Charles, and now you say even Mike Schwartz.
Mike Schwartz.
Or Dave Schwartz, as I call him sometimes. Called him Ozar. I'm still going Asar until I'm told officially not to.
Do you?
I'm going to do me. Ezra Asar, last 2 games, has played well. And this was after putting up some goose eggs.
Yes, absolutely fell off a cliff.
So 2 games ago, 15-8 on the road against South Florida in the game. The Pirates got down big, made a too late rally. But it was good to see him chipping in, playing well. And then in the win over SMU, Ezra Asar had 19 points, 13 rebounds, 5 of 8 from the free throw line.
His first career double-double.
And played great. 7 of 12 from the field. And we just saw that confidence to where give him the ball. He is the best, maybe with Javon Small out, maybe with Javon Small even on the court. He's the best one-on-one guy ECU has as far as moves.
Yeah.
And finishing.
And we started to see his mid-range jumper starting to work a lot, and his free throw has improved. Before this, bounce-back spurt from Ezra Asar, I asked Mike Schwartz at one of his media availabilities, I said, we saw a lot of promising things at the start of the season from Ezra, and he's kind of fell off here in the past few games. How is he bouncing back as a true freshman in practice? And he said that he's coming back every single day and trying to get better, and it's showing in the past few games. Hopefully that can continue over the weekend at Tulane.
Yeah, no doubt. And I've got my dad and I were talking. My dad said he's, if he gets an outside shot, man, he's got some real potential here.
And he's quick. I remember earlier in the year we were talking about how quick he gets to the basket. Now, even in the beginning of the year, he was being quick and getting to the basket, but maybe a freshman flaw of his is that he struggles to finish at the basket, at the
freshman
rim.
flaw. I like that.
So, and I think that's something we'll see improve over the games and over the years.
So we're talking about 3-pointers, and I said, well, maybe this offseason he'll have a Brandon Johnson type offseason, work on that outside shot.
That'd be nice. He's got a nice stroke.
This is crazy. You want some stats? Shirley, I've got to have stats to consider for this one.
Stats to consider.
Brandon Johnson this year from three-point land is 34 of 96, 35%. He's attempted 96 three-pointers, the big fella. Chandler, how many three-pointers did Brandon Johnson shoot last year?
Attempts?
Yeah.
3.
You got his makes correct.
All right.
He made 3.
Yeah.
And Pi?
3.14. 14 attempts.
He was 3 for 14 last year. 14, already has 96 this year, and he's a good three-point shooter. He certainly was on Saturday against SMU. And just a complete transformation of his game. We did not see this coming at all. I remember the opener. I was hosting the trivia. You were at Minji's. Mm-hmm. And he shot a few that night and made a few. And we're like, what is happening here? And so it can happen. And Ezra has the kind of stroke where I could see it happening for him. I don't know this degree, but
it's a new coach. But you also had guys on the team last year that could shoot threes, like Tristan Newton, Brandon Suggs, and some others. But I guess, with them being gone, they were looking for new shooters, and Brandon Johnson, I guess I would say that he showed promise last year, but he only shot 14
threes, yeah. This really came...
And in the 14 threes he shot, he only made 3.
It really came this offseason, and hopefully that's something Ezra can do this offseason as well. It'll be Pirates in Tulane coming up this weekend, and the Pirates will be dogs in that one. But good to see ECU women picking up a win last night against Temple. Apparently, we'll have to ask Patrick Mason about this next Wednesday. He said he could hear Kim McNeil screaming at her players during the timeout from where he was up at the top of Minges, and whatever it did worked. They had a huge fourth quarter in their victory last night. That's a look at your ECU basketball practice report, brought to you by Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. Don't just raise the glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling, wherever beer is sold. Take a break, come back, get ready to wrap things up here on a Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
Jeff Stein, our special guest from Brown & Wood. Hey, Jeff, electric cars are coming. What's that mean for Brown & Wood customers?
For the customers, like it or not, EV is coming. We've installed 5 electric vehicle chargers here at the dealership. We have the all-new Cadillac Lyriq coming at 1st of 2024, and we've just seen the first reservation for the new Sierra EV.
People are interested in electric vehicles. How can they get up with you?
They can visit us at brownandwood.net or 329 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal: to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Well hit to center. Let's watch that one. How far will it go? Wow, Murphy.
Hey, baseball fans, when's the last time you met a 2-time National League MVP and a 7-time Major League Baseball All-Star? Well, your chance is now, as Pirate Radio is bringing Dale Murphy, legendary Atlanta Brave, to Greenville on Sunday, April 2nd. Table sponsorships and ticket information's online now at pr927fm.com. Don't miss your chance to meet a living legend and hear Dale Murphy talk about his career, leadership, and there'll be a question and answer session. It's Dinner with Dale Murphy, Sunday, April 2nd. Details online now at pr927fm.com.
This is Dr. McGraw from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experienced and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates.
Fifth Street Hardware can make your Valentine's night easy and memorable with that special someone. Fifth Street Hardware and Cupid have you covered with a Valentine's Day 4-course dinner. Seating on Valentine's Day night will be at 6 p.m. and 7:30 only. Make your reservations today at Fifth Street Hardware, located on Fifth Street, beside the State Theater in downtown Greenville. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for more special events and daily specials. Fifth Street Hardware and Tap Room.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Scott Harris with RE/MAX Preferred Realty. I've been in Greenville over 25 years. I'm a proud graduate of ECU. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, then give me a call today and let me help make your real estate process fun and easy. I keep it simple and explain the process every step of the way. My goals are your goals. There are no long-term contracts, and you always deal with me from start to finish. The right home starts with the right agent. Call me, Scott Harris, at 347-1857. Go Pirates!
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
Great food, great atmosphere, and great service is Ottavola Market Cafe. Ottavola is simply a restaurant that focuses on that, being a great restaurant. There's something for everyone at Ottavola. The menu offers a variety of great choices like pastas, pizzas, sandwiches, soups, salads, and seasonal rotating selections. Lunch or dinner, Ottavola is always the right call. Call ahead and get Ottavola to go, or stop by the bar for a drink with friends. It's simple. Come and eat at Ottavola Market Cafe, Red Banks Road next to Food Lion, and OttavolaMarket.com. Ottavola, Pirates supporting pirates.
Great. It's 30 degrees in here. This is going to be a cold night.
No one's coming out this late.
I'm on firewood.
Dad! I'll put hot coals in our socks for bedtime.
Mom!
Hi, I'm from Delcor Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Got an email about your heat being out?
That was me. I sent it from my phone.
I think your socks are on fire.
Call Delcor today to get a new system installed for less than $100 a month. Offer expires soon. Go to delcorinc.com. Monthly fee based on new system financing is 9.9% APR for 120 months. Call Delcor for details.
This is Coach Gary Overton, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Taking a quick look at your stock market report. The Dow was down 249 points, closed at 33,699. The NASDAQ was down 120 points at 11,789, and the S&P was down 36 at 4,081. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors financial report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors LLC, member SIPC. And Clip, here's the couple of updates that I had for you. One from the CFL, which is the BC Lions have traded former Pirate Jordan Williams, who has had a fantastic career so far in the CFL, to the Toronto Argonauts. And in exchange for some draft picks, the Argos will have two former Pirates on their squad, joining former Pirate Deshaun Amos.
Famous Amos.
And East Carolina's softball team is playing game 2 of a doubleheader today. They are trailing number 11 Virginia Tech 6-0 in the top of the 4th.
They won 6-0 earlier, now trailing 6-0. Thank you for that on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by Dubbug. Great job on Name That Sound today, Shirley. Chandler will have to wait one more week to try to get his first W. Chandler, we end the show with 2 facts and a question. I'm going to have 2 facts and a question. Today is Saquon Barkley's birthday. Saquon Barkley is now the same age as his jersey number. How old is Saquon Barkley?
26.
That is correct, and that's why you are a sports guy. We'll see you Friday, 3 o'clock, for an all-new edition of Pirate Radio Live. Have a great one. See you then. So long, everybody.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio